I'm going to Team Skeptic.
You're so sweet.
Do you have a video on this Team Skeptic ready to go? I don't see it.
A video on what?
Where are you going
Can't
to
hear
be
you. You're
broadcasting?
muted again.
Where am I
Right.
broadcasting
I'm still
to?
getting this crazy echo, and I've no idea where it's coming from. Like,
I should be broadcasting to the internet, guys.
Why are you echoing?
Yeah, but do you have a link already generated?
Oh, yeah. It's already up. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're live right now. Everybody's fucking listening to us.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, guys, tonight.
Glad to know. Hey. Glad I didn't tell you about my hemorrhoid situation.
Yeah. It's a Jim Beam and rum and coke night with Steve McRae as one of our honored guests tonight. How you doing tonight, Steve?
I'm doing amazingly well. I decided to dip into the good stuff today, which is code for scotch.
Code for scotch. All right. Also, but by the way, man, Steve, this I think either the first or second time you've been on my channel, but the first time where we've been on just bullshitting. So welcome to the channel, man. I'm glad you're finally here. I finally made it on YouTube. Steve McRae has joined my channel. I'm a YouTuber. We go crazy on
you have arrived.
my live streams. Yes, I've arrived. When Steve McRae has been in your live stream, you have arrived. Now, tonight we have a very special night for Steve McRae. Okay, and whoa,
Wow.
who was that? I guess that would be
that's me. I don't know
that
what's
was
going on.
that was
down there.
Futfa. That was Futfa. But tonight we have a special night with Steve McRae because tonight I'm going to be hanging with him all night. I think he's going to be making a break to go to the GDC, the Great Debate Community. But throughout the night, I'm going to be Jim Beaning it up with Mr. Steve McRae for Rum and Coke night. So we're going to try not to get too faded on camera, but we are going to have a few drinks with you guys.
Damn right.
So if
I'm going to go get my whiskey then.
that's what I wish I had. I wish I had some good Jameson right now. That's what I miss.
So let me tell you the itinerary tonight, if anybody cares. One, and by the way, if you want to give me a wrench, I can put the links in. But
yeah, you have.
So I don't on your channel. Like I said, it's like the first or second time I've ever been here. So hi,
Wow.
I get there. So at 5 o'clock on the Great Debate Community channel, Ansgard Odeon is going to be doing a charity thing to help him to move. I'm going to pop by there at 5 or 5:15, something in that ballpark. At 6 o'clock, Modern Day Debate's having a debate on some thing or other. I don't really pay attention, but some debate. And then at 7, though, we're going to do Rum and Coke night. We're just going to have a bunch of people, like we usually do, come together and just drink and talk about stuff. I might have Undoomed join us tonight, by the way, though.
All right, hey Steve, will you do me a favor and type something in the chat so I can?
I just did. I said hi.
You did. Where?
There. Oh. And by the way, I don't really have
I see it,
hemorrhoids. That was a joke.
He was saying the joke.
But thank you for caring, people.
All right. So, look at it. Stringer News 1, $5. Is this the new non sequitur show? Well, let me tell you something, Stringer News.
We don't want that stink.
This is just for you. I'm going to answer that as honestly as possible, okay? The best part of the non sequitur show is here tonight. So tonight we will go ahead and say...
9%.
Yeah, Craig, exactly. No, Steve, of course you, man. You're the shit. You're the reason I subscribed. I love the content that came from Non-Sec, but what really got me was you. I just felt like you have the same ideals that I do. You're ex-military, so obviously you're going to be holding on to possessing some of these same ideals that I have, but I feel like you're that no-nonsense type of don't bullshit me, just tell me how it is, let's talk about how it is, let's talk about how you're wrong, or let's talk about how I'm wrong. I don't think there's enough people in the community that are willing to be honest as you are, and call out the bullshit like you do.
It's just a direct approach. I mean, I've been around a long time, and I've seen a lot of bloviating, and I've seen a lot of people kind of equivocate and obfuscate and dodge and gish gallop. I'm just over all that stuff. I want to have a normal conversation, asking normal, simple questions, and if people can't answer those questions, why waste your time any longer? They're going to be answering the same things I've seen a million times. So I'm a lot more direct than I've ever been. I will give them as truthful of answers as possible when they ask me a question, and I expect the same in return. But like the other day, on Atheist Edge is one of their videos. This person asked me a question like 5 times, and I answered him 5 different times. 5 similar but somewhat different ways, but I answered the question. And finally, I was like, I'm done. If you're just not going to understand the answer, we're not having ability to communicate any longer at that point. So,
well, speaking of no bullshit going on, I actually have 3 videos in the works there. One of them I actually have to make major changes to because I actually got 2 videos dealing with Simon Dan. One because of a mistake that he did, and one because of an opportunity that he missed. And that one I have to actually do a serious edit to include you, Craig, because you missed the same thing that he did. Your D-Marble video today. You actually used the same clips. I'm going to be calling out Simon Dan for missing.
About my D-Marble video. Okay. I made a boo-boo. I made a big boo-boo. I did an Anthony Riley and forgot to convert to kilometers. So I said that 100 meters is 0.25% of the circumference of the Earth, but I literally forgot to convert to kilometers because it's actually 0.000025. So don't.
So in other words, you did something similar to what when they launched that space. Remember when NASA didn't convert, and half the people were using metric and the other half were using standard, and it didn't work too well.
Yeah.
well, let me embarrass you a little bit more, Craig. Now the part where how when he was showing the lake surfaces, how he says they're perfectly mirrored. Have you tested that?
I actually had that in the script, but took it out for brevity because it's not a perfect mirror. You can quite clearly see that it is not a perfect mirror. Should I have kept that in? Should I have?
Well, I want you to explain to me why it's not a perfect mirror when you actually test it. What part is not mirrored properly? The entirety?
Okay, I'm not sure.
One aspect or the other? Well, if you actually cut out the lake of the picture, flip it vertically, and then realign it to an object in the sky, like one of the clouds, it's stretched vertically. The lake image is. Because it's a reflection over a curved surface. Horizontally is fine.
Right.
Vertically, it's stretched.
I see what you mean.
You and Simon Dan both missed that. Every single one of his mirror lake surfaces has the same effect because it's a reflection over a curved surface. It's very, very slight curve, but it still distorts the image.
So the Earth is still round, then, I guess.
Yes, and and D-Marble's videos actually verify that with the mirrors.
Shocker! Flat Earthers verifying that they're wrong. That's you know what? We don't even need you guys. Flat Earthers do a wonderful job debunking themselves. They really do.
Oh, they also do a wonderful job at proving the globe.
Yeah, so I'm saying they do a wonderful job debunking themselves.
Shout out to Randy Flat Earth and Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Let me get a couple of super chats out of the way. $2 from Copernicus Thinker. Kudos regarding Fight the Flat Earth, receiving kiss from Miss Fight the Flat Earth. Oh, did I miss something? Something erotic going on my channel? Don't get me demonetized with kisses. Fight the Flat Earth. And then $5.
That's my wife. We've been married for 12 years.
You're allowed to do stuff.
God. She has to be mentally deficient. 12 years?
I'd say.
It didn't last. Anything lasting more than 12 hours with Fight the Flat Earth means that person is born with absolutely no ability for critical thinking whatsoever.
Hey, dude, this is you. Your idea of a long-term relationship is 2 one-night stands in a row. Okay, so
hey, calm down. Stop judging me.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Stringer News, also $5, says, I was going to say that Kyle, left of Steve, hadn't aged well. Fuck off, Stringer News.
Wow.
Fuck off.
So
with 3 Fs.
Is he actually saying that the discount garden gnome was painted with watercolors?
I
actually was gonna say his hair looks better than usual.
I haven't done my hair. I feel bad. I've not got
By the way, yes, I need 19 more subs. So if anybody has a sub to be, I put it in the live chat. 19 more subs.
Okay, so let me cover
People
one thing that was addressed in the. let me cover one thing that was addressed in the chat. It has to do with you, Steve, and then we'll talk about getting you those 19 subs. So go ahead and put your channel in the chat, since it's going to take a while for them to get it, and I want to start telling the story. Now, here on my channel, when we get what's called SEX, okay, these are the SEX. They're, I think, Swedish money.
SEK.
SEK. SEX, I'm talking about the other type of currency that I pay with, and that's my sex. So when we get a sex super chat, and I know nobody caught that. When we get a sex super chat,
my sex has been devalued, so it's inflation. It's not worth much.
So
I'm old.
When we get a sex super chat, Steve, we do a sex dance. Are you going to sex dance with me tonight?
You want me to sex you up and dance?
Oh God!
Sex.
All three of us
What
need
is
to do.
what does this involve here? Yeah,
a lot of gyrating of the hips.
I'm not standing up.
Well, Steve, it was nice having you on the channel.
Yeah, no, I got a green screen here. I got a comfy chair. I mean, I'm in good shape. Don't get me wrong. I have these people when I started. They're like, "Who's that fat old guy?" I'm like, "Fat? I wear like a size 38, 40. Well, 40 now, but I mean, okay, that's not big. I mean, I'm not like huge."
Stringer News said, "Sex is Swedish kroner." And so did Pikachu G5. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right. And then Brainy Beaver. What's up, man? Sticky Time Beaver didn't blow up.
Brainy,
hey, guys.
Brainy.
What, Brainy.
Hey, Brainy.
I think you're at 2,500 subs now. That's fucking nice, man. Good shit.
He's about 2,800.
Oh, look at that. Copernicus Thinker. $2.22. Anytime Voice of Sean is here is a rockin' time. Yes, it is. I love having Sean on. I love having
I just like to be the disembodied voice that everybody loves to listen to.
Yeah,
No,
It's like butter for my soul.
But you gotta be envious because he has one of those voices that's very recognizable. And so, because I don't think I have a recognizable voice. If you asked about,
You have a very unique voice, Steve.
Do you think so? I mean, but look, if somebody wanted to do your voice, they could do it. How would they do my voice?
It's almost tenor with a lot of whininess at the top of it.
Yeah, the high pitch
best way
whine at the end. I could use voice meter and drop it down a pitch a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
I've actually been accused of that.
Hey, Houseoy says, I'll sub with a second account to you, Steve McRae, if you tell Fight the Flat Earth to fix his background.
I don't want to fix
the glitch. Wait. Here it comes.
Wait,
Ready?
Look at that.
Just
you
after
see that,
Australia.
Steve?
Ready?
No, hold
there
on.
we go.
Did you see that?
Oh, it is.
We live on a globe that has a 20-minute delay every 24 hours. It just backs up. It glitches backwards 20 minutes.
The Matrix
and then starts over.
But no, I don't want fake accounts.
You're screwed.
And then we have.
I don't want
let's
people
see.
subbing to be on fake accounts.
Yeah, Stuart Bunn, $5 Australian. Have some of my imaginary money. Australian dollars, imaginary currency coming from an imaginary land. You guys don't exist. And we'll have an Australian section today where we flip everybody upside down and you guys can actually understand what we're talking about. I love Aussies, but the thing is they have no clue what we're talking about. Everything we say is actually 180 degrees backwards to what they believe.
Yeah, they see the moon weirdly as well.
Yeah. So what we do is we'll flip everybody upside down here in a moment, and everybody will get a chance to speak to Aussies in a way that they can understand.
Hey, I need 5 more. Yay.
5 more subs, guys. Come on, everybody out there. If you're not subbed to Steve McRae, please go over there and sub to Steve McRae.
I'm shilling myself for five subs here. What do you want me to do, like strip or something? I don't know.
Oh, Skeptic, it's on, man. It is full on right now. Apparently, Frowning Joker thinks
£2 from Frowning Joker. Team Skeptic has the best.
Woo!
Yeah, he's got a good voice. Yeah, except when he has a high
love it.
like that.
For a girl, are you kidding me, Sean?
do your best, Bilu.
Bilu! Bilu love you! Bilu love you! You're so much better at the Bilu voice than I am, though, Sean.
I would swipe right for you.
Oh, fuck off. All right.
Is that good? No, swiping right is good, right?
Oh, wait, is it? I don't know. I don't.
Swiping right is good. Swiping left is bad.
I wouldn't know, Steve. I don't grinder.
It's Tinder, you dipshit.
Carl Christopherson at Steve McRae, dance or quit. Ooh, that's a.
Oh,
They're telling you, Steve, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to step your game up.
Accidents happen when men my age dance. Things go wrong.
And then let's see, there was something else I was. Okay, well here's another super chat. Aussie Globehead, what's up, man? 50 Aussie dollars. NASA just increased the value of the Aussie dollar, so $50 is now worth 50 cents. Woo! I can get half a
I'm
taco
upside
on
down
Taco
just
Tuesdays.
for you, Aussie Globehead. Just for you,
That's
Aussie
a gumball.
Globehead. I am upside down. Well, actually, I'm the right way up for you, I guess.
Yeah, he understands
Those two
you
are upside
completely.
down.
He's like, oh shit, look at Fight the Flat Earth. He looks normal over there. All right, so
More sex.
Carl
The
Christoph.
sex is talking.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Carl Christopherson. 26. No, Sean has the best voice. Sean, get your ass on camera. Put on some clothes. Get on camera. Let's do this sex dance together.
No, dude, I jiggle all over the place by trying to do that. So no.
Okay, Carl. So we
That will
came
get
up with
extra
the.
views.
We came up. Yeah, I will. Right. Save that for the Pornhub video. So I will. What I've decided to do, Carl, is do the sex dance all at one time for you. But every night, you Swedes will get a sex dance. Okay? Every night. I'm even contemplating doing the sex dance just to practice at it, even when I don't get any sex donations. Just because sex is fun and everybody should be doing it.
I keep telling women that,
Yeah.
but they don't seem to believe me.
Right.
Well, that's
Yeah,
probably your problem. See, if you go up to a girl and go, "Do you want some sex?" That's
Why not? You're
not
offering. I think that's
necessarily.
polite, right? Just trying to be polite.
Hi, I'm Steve. Do you want some sex?
I got a lot of sex. I got some excess sex. Would you like some? What's wrong with that? I don't see a problem.
No, there's never a problem with
Hey.
offering somebody your sex, but
Team, could you do me a favor? Could you
Yeah.
wrench Christopher Kane?
he's
a
a flat
quality
earther,
dude.
right? He's a
Somebody-
flat earther.
No.
Somebody wants me to go
I'm
on
just giving you a
Sidestrike's
hard
movie
time.
night. I love Sidestrike. I used to go on his movie night all the time. The only reason I stopped going around Sidestrike's movie night because he has one person on the panel that I want absolutely nothing to do with, but I don't think that person's around or not. I don't know. If they're not around, then yeah, I'm happy to come on the panel. I love Sidestrike.
And then Carl Christopherson says, Team Skeptic, love it. Yes. We'll be
Loving
doing that
it.
sex dance for you tonight.
Man.
All right,
I can still hear myself, and it's really annoying.
Flirts or Idiots has a... Oh, you know what? I'm trying to think of how to fix
What
that
about Flirts or
problem.
Idiots? That's my series.
Well, yeah, I know. I stopped because I was trying to help you with your audio problem mid-sentence. But I'm going to go back to what Flirts or Idiot says, and I'm sure this is directed at Steve because it's actually really good information. It's supposed to say, you're supposed to walk up to a girl and say, nice shoes. Want to fuck? But I'm going to add to that and say, you better be wearing nice shoes, Steve.
But my luck is that they're usually barefoot, or they're wearing
Oh,
Crocs.
I'm talking
and I'm not
about
gonna
your
lie.
shoes. You're supposed to walk up and say that as if you're talking about your shoes, Steve, not hers.
Oh, I have nice shoes. Want to fuck? Is that how it works?
Well, not normally, but yes, in this situation,
Okay.
I think you'd do better off that way. And then we have Zach Cooper.
Team, you didn't tell me you had the meat tube on there.
Oh, yeah, everybody, listen. New emoji for the members. Meat fucking tube, guys. It's a real thing now, guys. I told you.
Well,
God.
Speaking. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so I have a favor to ask. I don't
Okay.
ask too many favors. Sweet Heathen here is unable to purchase scotch right now. I've offered to buy her some scotch. More than happy to, as long as she drinks it with me. Small caveat. So we have to convince her for me to allow me to send her some money so she can go to the store and get some scotch tonight.
Sorry,
How do we do that?
Here for the lols.
What?
Steve
Okay.
could just always promise to tell them the secret 11 herbs and spices.
I know 6 of them.
Okay, so I missed completely what you were saying about Sweet Heathen because it's the moment you brought up her name, I had this feeling of all love for her because she's such a
yeah.
great person. And if you vouch for her, Steve, then that means that everything
for
I
her.
thought about her was only half as good as what it really is in real life. So now that I've gotten over my amazement that she's actually here hanging out with us, what did you say?
Yeah, well, okay. First, somebody actually has donated quite a bit of funds for me to actually take Sweet on a real date, which I plan to do in October. But in the interim, she is alcohol free because of reasons, and I want to buy her some scotch, but she's not letting me. So we have to convince her to go buy some scotch tonight.
Sweet heathen, scotch has never done anybody that takes it in moderation wrong. Okay?
There you go. See?
The only thing that's going to happen is all those feelings you have for Steve are going to be magnified times 10, times 100 if you drink too much. So
well, mostly it's just usually disgust. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want disgust magnified.
If it's disgust that you feel for him, don't drink the scotch, okay? Kiwi H, 2 New Zealand dollars. I'm from New Zealand. Am I real? No, you're not, Kiwi. No, you are fucking not real. Sorry for you, sir.
New Zealand doesn't exist.
Of course not. It's right there. It's too close to fucking Australia to be real.
Yeah,
look at all the
Australia's
meat
just off the
tubes in
coast
the
of Florida.
strap.
NyQuil is not something you drink socially. Okay, I drink NyQuil to help me sleep. But come on, she's like I should get NyQuil. No, you shouldn't. You need scotch.
Well, Steve, that could actually be taken a bad way because she might want the NyQuil so she sleeps through the date.
Well,
I hope that's not the
good or
truth,
bad.
but that could be taken as a bad sign.
Hey, I tell you, man, if I'm more boring than NyQuil, more power to her, and conk out, be done. Good.
Everybody, stop for a second. Christopher Kane has now become a new member. Thank you, Christopher Kane. You are fucking amazing. I take back everything I've ever said bad about you. Everybody, show him your dingers in the chat. If you're a
Christopher Kane,
member.
this is for you.
I don't get on that good stuff. See, my channel doesn't have join. My channel doesn't have merch shelf. My channel ain't got fuck all. I don't get it. YouTube hates it.
Hold on. From the email I got from YouTube a couple days ago, they're actually rolling this out in parts to everybody who's listed as a partner. But they're starting off with just basically a random draw in Team Skeptic.
Right. Yeah, I know.
But it will eventually become a part of every YouTube channel.
Zach Cooper says his super chat got looked over. I thought I read it. Let me go back, Zach, because I read every... Oh, God, yes, I did. I started to say it, and then Steve cut me off. So this one's directed at you, Steve, from Mr. Zach Cooper. And Zach Cooper, I'm so sorry, man, that I almost overread this. I'm glad you pointed it out to me. If I ever miss a super chat, please, the chat, call me stupid, point it out, and I'll go back and read it. Steve, if you can't dance, then truffle shuffle.
That is a type of dance, isn't it?
Probably one even white people like you can do. White people like you and me, because
old white people. Yeah, isn't that something
White
like
people
this?
can dance the best.
Isn't that something along these lines? I don't know.
Let me go. Hold on. Let me switch.
Oh, yeah, I got rid of the echo.
All right, and excuse me, and then we have another new member. Flurfs are idiots. Welcome to the channel, Flurfs are idiots. Everybody,
wait.
Show him your dingers and display that meat tube with pride, guys.
Someone's actually got a name of my series. I feel blessed.
Yeah,
Thank
I know,
you. Right? That's awesome. Flurfs are idiots.
Oh, give Flurfs are idiots the dinger and the meat tube, because he needs both.
So, talking about Flurfs are idiots, right? My most recent one was obviously D-Marble that I released yesterday. I've been emailing D-Marble to try and get him in a debate. Do you wanna hear the things that he's been saying?
Yes.
Sure.
Where is it?
I'm actually of very particular interest in this for a very good reason, right, Greg?
Okay, while you get that, let me address 2 super chats. Get that ready, and I'm going to address these 2 super chats. Robert Williams, $4.99. I prefer patron, but if you need to drink and smoke, and Pete Moss. Well, I appreciate everything. I do have a patron page, but there's not as many benefits for Patreons as there are for the YouTube members. However, the creator gets more money from Patreon. So I'm kind of at a stuck situation. I want all of my members to get the most benefits. Anybody that supports the channel, I want them to get the most benefits. So I've got to find something that I can do that's unique to Patreon so that you guys have something that you can be like, ha, channel members, you can't do this. Just like they can be like, ha, Patreons, you can't put your meat tube on the internet.
Well,
But
maybe
thank
you
you.
could put your meat tube
Well,
on the
you
internet.
you
for your
can,
patrons.
just not on YouTube.
Just not on YouTube, yeah.
That's
Ranger
the
Man.
Team Skeptic Pornhub channel.
Ranger Man 9404, $6.66, Hell Sagan. Please don't
Hail
encourage
Satan.
someone in recovery to drink. Take it from someone whose sister is a recovering alcohol addict. I will 100% agree with you, Ranger Man.
Yeah, no, wait.
If-
Sweet drinks. Trust me, she drinks. She just doesn't. want to drink scotch
if I
tonight.
said something insensitive due to the fact that I was
She does
ignorant,
drink.
I apologize. But I will back that statement up 100%. If somebody is in recovery, please don't listen to me. In fact, I'll sit down and talk with you about recovery and anything you want to talk about other than alcohol and drugs at any point in time. So if I
how did your rehab go?
I'm sorry,
So how did your rehab go?
my rehab? What are you talking
He's
about?
still in it. Look, just look at him. He's quite clearly still in rehab.
Fuck you, Craig.
He's not the one. He's not the one who made the implication. So
Well, no, I said I'd talk to him and we could talk about anything but alcohol and drugs because I understand there's people that struggle with that. I myself have an addictive personality. I've been able to see that in my life. That's
too.
why I stay away from things that I find to be highly addictive. One of the most addictive things in the world to me is playing video games. I can sit down and play video games all day long. In fact, if I don't pay attention
Dude, you're just
to
talking
what's
about me
going
right now.
if I don't pay attention to what's going on in life, I could easily play video games through lunch and
Can we-
dinner and everything else, and
can we
that's a
talk about
sign
video
of
games for a
addiction.
sec?
So, yeah, sure.
Have you
What's
guys
up?
seen the reviews for Borderlands 3? It's tanking.
No way.
Well, yeah,
I
because
had
it's
so
to
much
win.
fun.
But I haven't played it yet.
it's pay to win build.
Like-
So yeah, it's gonna tank.
What do you mean it's pay
Oh,
to
it's-
win?
Microtransactions out the butt, dude.
Is it a free game?
Well,
This
yeah.
is something I have a problem with. When games charge
Well,
and then they have microtransactions.
the base game is, well, in the UK, £59.99, so 60 quid. And then if you paid 120 quid, you got 55 golden keys, which you can go to the special chests in any of the hub worlds. But if you want to get those golden keys otherwise, there is a hell of a lot of transactions, like Sean was saying. But I wasn't aware of, as far as I was aware, you could still get the guns that you could get out of the chests through gameplay, but it would just be like...
Pay to win means
much
different
lower
things.
rate.
Why, hang on. Pay to win means different things to different people. Pay to win used to mean that if you really wanted to be competitive, you had to pay money. Now it kind of means that you can get the same thing for free, or you can get to pay for it. And if you pay for it, you get it much faster, which still gives you a very huge competitive edge. You know, but technically, I wouldn't use that as pay to play. Play to win. Play to win is where if you don't pay money, you're never going to become competitive at all.
Kind of what Steve says, but
Sorry.
their setup is if you can play for 40 days and never get that one gun you were looking for, or you can spend $200
sucks.
and you have a really good chance of getting what you wanted to begin with.
Right.
Their grinding
Right.
system
So
is it's not proportionate to the amount of money you can
Yeah.
pay now or grind out.
40 days is
The
excessive.
thing is about Borderlands that gets me with though is because even if you pay the money and get the golden keys and open the chests, the guns are still randomized as they appear. So you can never
Right.
guarantee that you're going to get a certain thing. Every gun in Borderlands literally randomizes as it appears in front of you with one of a billion different combination of what the guns can actually be. So even if you are paying, you're never going to guarantee to get the particular gun with the type of effect that you want. Is that the reason why the reviews are tanking, do you think? Because I really wanted to play it.
Well, with all the EA conspiracy crap going on with their whole gambling system, which is basically what the Borderlands thing is as well, because you're not going to get that bare minimum item. You go out and kill some boss, you get like the minimums that the weapons will drop off of that for their abilities. You use their pay to win system, or pay for convenience, and that minimum level is higher than going out and grinding. So you're more likely to get those better guns by paying for them immediately. So yeah, it's a very, very bad setup, especially with all the controversy over EA and their pay-to-win schemes. Anything that has a direct gameplay interface, anything that's got a direct gameplay advantage by paying for money for it, is going to catch a lot of flack right now, and the reviews are reflecting that.
I honestly, since starting YouTube properly and putting out content all the time, and the amount of time that I actually have to play video games is severely reduced, and I'm quite jealous because I'll be sitting here editing a video whilst my wife's sitting in the back playing Gears 5, and I'm like, fuck you, you bitch. I mean, I love you.
All right, so I had a couple of super chats. Let me go ahead and address those. $2.11 from Copernicus Thinker, and I'm going to ask Steve this. Hey, Steve, how much scotch do you need before you can look at Red's face?
I don't think there's been enough.
All of it.
All the scotch.
Not just scotch, but I would include all the bourbon on the planet as well. So all whiskey.
Vodka, tequila, rum.
Gin. Thunderbird. Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Wow. Right. Honestly, guys, if you want to see Red's face, the best way to do it is to first poke your eyes out with hot pokers. And then
hot pokers. Red hot pokers.
Yeah.
All right. And then
I'm pretty sure Red's face is actually banned by the Geneva Convention.
Robert Williams with another $1.99 says, that was Patron. The tequila. Oh, Patron! Oh,
Patron.
My God. Patron. Okay, let's start over
My
with
wife likes
Robert
it.
Williams things. I prefer Patron, but if you need to drink and smoke, and Pete Moss. So I guess you mean Pete Moss. Are you talking about the liquor Pete Moss? But yes, I prefer Patron. I'm not a big tequila guy.
Tequila is my favorite drink. I don't drink very often.
It makes sense.
Genuinely don't like much alcohol, but it's either Jack Daniels or some kind of really nice scotch or tequila. That's literally all I drink.
Yeah, I like scotch or Jack, but I'm not a big tequila fan.
Hold that back up again, Craig. Okay, you're either really big or UK gets like
really
mini
small.
version of Jack Daniels.
It's a mini bottle.
Wow.
Jack.
Fucking Craig's like 8'6".
Is that
No wonder why you like Jack Daniels so much.
Is that 250 milliliter?
Look. This is the Earth. This is how big I am.
Look, hold up your Jack Daniels real quick. Let me hold up my Jim Beam. Let's see who looks like they're a more impressive human. That's me.
Hang on. There we go.
Yeah.
Fuck you all, man. I'm fucking huge.
Oh, man, let me tell you. I want to share with you guys something that I thought was fucking hilarious on the internet. And the only reason I think it's really that fucking funny is because I'm a content creator, right? So, and not a lot of people will agree with me on this, that I watch Count Dankula. Ever since the whole Nazi pug thing that got blown out of proportion, I've actually watched him and seen him. He's an entertaining fella, okay? But in his last video, he looks weird. It looks like he's kind of like leaning backwards the whole video. And he says something about buying a new camera lens. And the minimum distance the camera lens can do, the minimum zoom, is too much. He has to move the camera to the other fucking side of the room. So he's like trying to explain. He's like, yeah, I know you guys can't tell, but trust me, this camera is not close to me. And he gets up and he walks to the camera, and you can see him taking like 15 fucking steps to get closer to his camera. And I just think it's funny the whole time. He's got the zoom. It's like the zoom is so fucking much that he can't. He's like leaning back like this the whole time, trying to make it look normal instead of all zoomed in. I know. I just thought it was funny, but
Negative Exponent says a couple questions to me. The second one, he says, "Do you got money for Johnny Walker Black?" This was actually bought 3 months ago by God's Auditor for me, and that's how long it's lasted. So I don't really drink that much because this was literally months and months ago he got this for me. So I only break it out when on special occasion. And he also asked me another question. If you don't mind, I'm reading it.
Yeah, sure.
He says, Steve, is it possible to simply explain the difference between truth and belief? Also, why astrophysics, geology, astronomy, and psychology is science? Sounds silly, but I promise there's a point. Truth is what corresponds with a fact of the matter. So a truth is a valuation of a proposition. So when you have a proposition that has an ontological state that corresponds with something in correspondence theory that makes it true, it has a truth maker that makes the truth condition of a truth apt proposition true. Belief is the belief that proposition happens to be true. You're making an ontological claim that is the condition. So if the proposition is Team Skeptic is a smart dude, that proposition is either true or false. If you believe it's true, then you say you believe it, and that's the case in the matter. If you say it's false, then you believe it's false. But there's a truth to be had there, even though if it's subjective or not. There's a truth. There's more objective matters, obviously. I mean, you can say like Team Skeptic has a tattoo. There's an objective matter of fact to be had there. That is something that we can all evaluate and say that's something we have access to that's objective. But there is something that's true that makes that proposition true. So that's the difference between truth and belief. Beliefs is a disposition towards a propositional content.
Well, to expand on that, the fact that Team Skeptic does have a tattoo is an objective statement. The fact that Team Skeptic looks like Morgile is very subjective.
I can never believe that one. All right. So I also have a few more super chats. We have 99 cents from Greg Prout. With no message, but I don't know if it even gives you an option for message. Greg, if you want to leave a message, go ahead and leave that in the chat, and I'll read that out for you. Rangerman 9404, $2. It's okay. She's not watching. LOL. I think that was directed at you, Fight the Flat Earth, and me, because she's not watching my stream. What's wrong with that person? Come on.
You're talking about
Debbie S. Debbie S. Also, Debbie, thank you so much for your donation to my. I know I kind of caught it late. I don't know if you caught me reading off your donation in the last stream, but thank you very much for that. It says rum, the drink of pirates.
Yar har har.
I won play.
Pirate metal.
I won play at Ren fairs. What are Ren fairs?
Renaissance.
Oh, Renaissance. Okay, Renaissance. Yeah, I got it. Okay. MA2 Fletcher Eisler, $2. No, like a show off Steve. Oh, I think he means to say no one likes a show off Steve.
ADD strikes again, by the way.
With all of your philosophical expertise that nobody else has. Oh, look, Mike71, fellow channel member, says Team Skeptic looks like Golem. All right, good job. Very, very intuitive of you, Mike. You see things that are factual, and you notice it. Thank you. Love you, bro.
People were asking about giants. This is an actual size of Gigantor compared to the Earth.
And then $2.02 from Damaged 262, just because you guys rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Apparently news, possibly. Eric Massa keeps hearing that Morgul got tossed in prison. I have nothing to say on that because I don't know if it's true or not.
Morgul.
Well, if his laugh video was anything to go by, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, guys,
I actually don't.
Seen...
I don't keep up on Morgul news, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Did you see the last stream? Did you see the last stream?
Yes, I did. I saw the one where his wife called him a heroin addict.
Does the person that goes to the Renaissance Fair, did they ever heard of a group called Brawley Rocker? Does that name ring a bell to that person? Just out of curiosity. And yeah, pirate metal. Stormseeker, if you guys haven't heard of them, go check them out. That is one of the best pirate metal bands ever. They had Patty Gurdy play for them. Just throwing out random shit at the moment.
I wanna suggest a band because I don't ever suggest things for people. I want to suggest everybody go check somebody out, okay? It's a group called Metalachi. And what they are is they are a Metallica cover band that plays mariachi music. So they cover Metallica in mariachi. And it is
I like Apocalyptica, but that's not mariachi.
Oh, I went
Apocalyptica does it on cellos.
Oh, that's something I would check out.
Apocalyptica is brilliant.
Copernicus Thinker, $2.34. Bilou says, all right, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and you see the super chat, right, Sean? Mm-hmm. You're my designated Baloo guy. I bring you around just for your Baloo impersonations. So Copernicus Thinker, I believe Hold on, Copernicus Thinker. I think he was the one that had the super chat before that didn't get read out in the Baloo voice. Copernicus Thinker, if you're the person that left me that super chat that never got read out by Sean, go ahead and tag me in the comments and leave that super chat on the thing. And if it's the same one, I'll have Sean read it out. Go ahead, Sean. Read out.
I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you for letting me off the hook on this because I don't have a Baloo voice. I have a Beeloo voice, not a Baloo voice. So thank you for letting me off the hook on that.
Beeloo, Baloo, same shit.
No, Baloo's a bear from the Jungle Story.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so read that off in your favorite Beeloo voice, please.
Oh fuck you! God damn it!
Happy course, like Squeak Nucky Dick.
There, you happy now?
Yes, I am. Oh, hey,
Very.
everybody, I want to, as a community, I need to fucking make this aware. If you guys are not aware, Cool Hard Logic put out a new video today.
Yeah, I saw that.
And get this, Skeptic. It was about airplanes, and I was viewer 911. Not even
Were
kidding.
you really?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome. All right. Ooh, what's a CLP? I've never been donated a CLP before. Rampant. Ampant. I'm assuming that's rampant. With 2,500 CLP. Let's hope that each CLP is worth 100 American dollars, please. FTFE. Directed at you. Can you talk to NASA so they can hire me as a paid-up shill? Does the hollow screen and the arm come with the contract? Ooh.
2 secs. Call NASA. No, it's not working. Sorry.
Oh no, I see
get
G
them
Marble.
another
Oh, all right. Let's see. Let me go down. Oh wait, Copernicus Thinker. Let's see if he tagged me in anything. Check PBS the album. Oh, okay. Lord of the Hornet says check public broadcasting service the album Race for Space. Will do. I love watching. I love watching music that you're not going to find on the radio, that you're not going to find from every person that's like, oh my god, look at this video that everybody's seen 700 million times on YouTube. No, that's not the shit. That's not the shit I want to be watching. I watch shit that not everybody has seen before, so.
You want how about I recommend a song then?
Yeah,
See
sure.
what people think. Well, I mean, obviously I recommend a Storm Seeker. They has some really good stuff. But how about If I Had an Angel by Nightwish?
If I Had an
I'm gonna
Angel by Nightwish.
That song,
I'm
check
gonna
out
throw a
that
wrench
song.
right
Tell
in
me you
this.
like it. It's awesome.
I'm going to throw a wrench right in this because this fits so many flat earthers. 6 Guys, 10 Teeth by Paul and Storm.
I'm not watching that video. Was it 6 Guys? 10
Actually, it pertains very well to a lot of. Well, I guess I shouldn't say Texans, but you guys are kind of considered a southern state, so yeah, it would apply to you.
We are. I don't know. I guess Florida dips down a little further than Texas. I was gonna say we're primarily the most southern state.
Guys,
What's going on with Craig? Yeah, I think he's getting inundated here.
See, Craig's got this serious ADHD problem, and this is just evidence of it.
Oh, look at that. Christopher Brady coming in early with the My Buddy's an Idiot. My Buddy's an idiot because he has that ugly photo on his screen. Yeah, you're right. Oh, somebody shared something. Hold on. Let me share something that was shared with me on Discord, guys. This was hilarious, all right? Oh, God. Where was it?
Actually, I already did, Jose.
Right. I shared it with Fight the Flat Earth, so let me go pull his thing up.
Did you? What
Craig's
did you
like,
share?
idiots everywhere.
I'm scared.
I have to show this though. I have to show this because this was pretty freaking awesome. Steve, did you realize that we had a triple facepalm moment last night?
Yeah, I already shared it on my Facebook page.
Oh, you did? Yes. Yeah. Yes, that was horrible. Triple facepalm.
The rare triple facepalm.
The rarest of all facepalms. The triple facepalm. And it wasn't even set up for a picture. It was just happened.
Right.
hold on.
Sorry, I've just got to say something. Why has nobody ever pointed this out before? Okay, let's play a game, guys. Is this Kyle Curtis or the Morgile?
Fuck you guys. All right.
What do you
Hold
think?
on.
Is that Kyle Curtis or is that the Morgile?
Morgo.
Wait, I have to look.
It looks a lot like Kyle.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to pull
Maybe
up
I
a
just think
picture of
Kyle's
me. I was
ugly.
gonna say, don't be a dick.
I'm sorry, but Team Skeptic looks a lot more like the Morgile than Kyle ever could.
Yeah, his nose is the same.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me tilt my head right.
Well, see, this picture was before he got all. This picture was probably before he got all strung out. So.
Yeah.
I just cracked my neck doing that. Yeah, we could be twins. All right, so let me let me share something with you guys that was shared with me on Discord, and if I can find the I don't know who originally shared this with me because I don't have it. I only have the message I sent to Craig sharing this, but somebody shared this with me. It was pretty freaking awesome. So give me 1 second to pull that up.
RT96 says
Oh,
he's
that.
holding a bunch of numbers over his chest.
There you go, guys. That's what it is right there. Woo, Craig. Oh, you can't win, bro. You can't win. But anyway.
JM
wait.
Craig.
Did I mute him? No, he muted himself if anybody's muted.
Am I muted?
Not anymore.
Can you not hear me?
You always mute yourself. What are you talking about? This is a
I
standard.
didn't mute, honest. Steve, team, you saw that screenshot of the stream that got sent to you guys, right? From last night.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? The triple facepalm?
Yeah. Is
Were
that
you
not just the
completely-
most epic screenshot ever?
Were you completely
Wait a minute,
unaware
yeah.
that I just shared that?
Where were the last 5 minutes?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did I?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
did I
again,
just talk
different
about it?
stream.
Again, ADHD.
Oh, look,
Just in case
squirrel.
I didn't share it, this was from last night on Fight the Flat Earth channel. Completely unplanned, okay? Completely unplanned. This is the stupidity that the guy was giving us live, okay? Could not control it. Not set up. All three people, simultaneous facepalm. Steve hit
Well,
himself so hard, he turned his head sideways.
Yeah, but he's peeking.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to make sure no more stupid comes his way. Oh, man. Triple facepalm. No practice necessary. Perfect timing. You guys are amazing.
Yeah,
Whoever
it
shared
worked.
that, whoever captured that and shared that, you're awesome.
People find
It's
all
all
kinds
over
of stuff.
Twitter. I love it.
All right,
Right,
so let's
where are
see. Okay, so from Rampant, I don't think I ever read this or not. Why don't you invite Simon Dan to streams? Also, is the globe an
won't.
inertial
He's in
frame
bed
of
at this
reference
time.
if it's spinning? Okay, great question, R. Ampant. Great question. Actually, no, it's not. It's a non-inertial frame of reference. But the only thing that you have to understand about the non-inertial frame of reference is that it adds a fictitious force. That's it. Okay? So because we're spinning at such a slow rate, the fictitious forces that are added, such as centrifugal force, such as the Coriolis force, they're minute. Okay? You can
Gravity.
measure them. You can yeah, well, gravity, but I don't think gravity would be a fictitious force that you would get as
Gravity's
for-
a non-inertial force in relativity.
No, you're 100% right. And I agree with you. Oh God,
Steve just
me
said
and you-
gravity doesn't exist.
No, listen, me and Steve had had this conversation forever because he understands. Me and him could talk about
Flippers
this.
love to take people out of content.
But yeah,
Really?
I
That's
don't,
shocking, right?
as far as Simon Dan, it's probably mostly a time difference. He goes to bed a little early. He's up
He
a little
doesn't
early.
stream. Simon Dan doesn't really stream. Yeah, he doesn't really go to other places. He keeps to himself.
But me and
Well,
him
I'm good.
behind the scenes, me and him are best buddies. He's told me so many times that I'm the only person he really likes in this community, and that goes for
He told me that.
conspiracy
He
cats.
told me the
and
same thing.
He named you. He told me. He told you that.
No, he told me that I was the only one they liked. No, I
I mean,
know
he was
Saipan,
saying
but
to
I
me
don't
about
really
how
know
much
him,
he
but-
dislikes Team and he never wants Team on his channel and stuff. I remember that.
Yeah, he told me something like he tells Steam that he's the only one he likes.
Yeah, just to get him to leave him alone.
Yeah.
Just
like
so I'll continue to let him win in FIFA. That's it.
Didn't Simon
You
Dan
say
say
you like
that?
video games, but you get beaten.
Didn't he say that Team Skeptic was a huge Anthony Riley fan or something like that? I heard.
I think he just said that he was a huge Anthony Riley. Team Skeptic is a huge Anthony Riley.
That's fucked up. I will be having a conversation with Simon Dan about this Anthony Riley, Team Skeptic is Anthony Riley bullshit. Because that is fucking false.
That's a huge insult right there.
All right, hold on. Let me get these other super chats. The Evil Scotsman. Stay strong, FTFE. Stay strong for mama.
I'm scared.
To stay strong implies that he was once strong, and that is a complete illogical fallacy right there. Because your definition of strong is extremely flawed. And then we read the first Rampant. FTFE, can you talk to NASA so they can hire me as a paid-up shield? Does this the hollow screen and the arm comes with the contract? Guys, I want to talk about Fight the Flat Earth. I'm very impressed with him. Me and a few other people in this community, and I won't say any names because a lot of these people enjoy their privacy, we all reached out to him and was like, look, man, about time you upped your graphics game. You know, your graphics game is kind of falling down by the wayside a little bit. Let's up it. And he has done an impressive job, guys. I'm very impressed with you, Fight the Flat Earth. That hollow screen in your arm, it looks cool. I really think you did a good job.
Can I just point out that I didn't ask for that? NASA just broke into my house at night and installed it without my permission. So I didn't really have a choice.
I had a partner that bought a bunch of Adobe software and a bunch of other stuff for cool graphics that I didn't even know about. You know, so if I had cool ass shit, maybe I could make stuff. But I don't.
Hey, Steve, I will point you in the right direction. Okay.
I can't say enough how much Adobe has changed. I used to use Movavi to edit, and I was so stuck on Movavi because I'd used it for so long. And the most I could do was that zoom in and out to the corner, which team kept telling me I was doing too much and I needed to stop. So getting Adobe and just taking a week to just actually learn how to use Adobe is like opened my eyes to what you can do with editing.
I play hit. I just
there's a really good question. There's a very important question to ask you here. Now that you're doing 95% of your own graphics, are you going to kick yourself off your show?
Yeah, absolutely.
And everybody else is too. He's taking over everything.
He's booting himself off and just fucking strong arming control of the channel. $5.
Can I just point out, team? Not only did me and you steal the non-sex audience, but we've also stolen the host.
Yes, the most valuable, the MV, the most valuable.
I'm not even getting 5% out of this fucking channel either.
The P.
Well,
because I do. You know why? Because I do 95% of the goddamn work, Steve.
I'm doing something wrong. Like, seriously.
All right, so Rampant. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to carry my thing over here to see this. Rampant. Oh yeah, we already read that one. Why don't you invite Simon Dan? You know what, Rampant? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna send that to Simon Dan, and I'm gonna tell him that people are doubting that he actually likes me in real life. So we'll go ahead and get him on in a future live stream.
Yeah, he'll come on and go, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, we'll get him just to come on and confirm that I ain't shit. Okay, that he doesn't care about me. He doesn't think about me. He only keeps me around to kick my ass in FIFA and, you know, other things like that. But I'll reach out to him and I'll try to get him on for the next show for you guys. I'm sure he'd.
Okay. So, something just came up in chat that I actually want Steve to address because he is the math guru in this group.
No, I'm not. I don't get. I hate math. I'm not
Steve.
serious. I cannot do that great at math. It's just I happen to know a little bit about the topic.
I went to college to be a
Steve,
mathematician.
I fuck up math all the time. So,
Steve, 0.999 repeating, does that equal 1 or not?
Close enough for government work.
Ooh.
So I'm just saying because I've actually trolled you with this many times.
I had a guy that actually
in this group right here, you are the math genius. I'm not saying that you're a math genius overall, but in this group right here on stream right now, you are the math genius.
I can't really do simple math in my head, believe it or not. I just understand some concepts. That's all.
So what's 5 divided by 0?
Undefined.
Oh my god, I love that. I cannot believe he
How
said
long?
it equals 5. Wow.
Who said it was
Not only
5?
did they like
Anthony Riley.
the two of them. Who
It's
else was it? There was two
undefined.
of them that were arguing about it. I think it was Riley and Quantum Eraser, wasn't it? The two of them together.
I have-
and they
well,
literally argued
in-
for about 5 minutes, saying that it was
See-
5.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. When it comes to math, I like concepts, right? I can't do math in my head. You ask me 642 plus 5 is like I have no idea. I don't think that way. But I like concepts. When you're dealing with rational numbers, rationals are defined as a ratio of P over Q, with Q cannot be 0. So basically, to be a rational number, you cannot have division by 0. It's considered to be what's called not closed. So the rationals are not closed in the field of Q. So anybody who would know a little bit about math, if you asked them what 5 divided by 0 would be, they would know that you cannot divide by 0 because that's not something that's even defined for the rationals as an operand or operator on those operands.
Just as an example,
I'm sure you just said words, but
before the 386 computers came out, when you were just dealing with 286s and
I had
before,
286s. Yeah. I had 8088s
When
too,
you
and
actually-
8086.
when you actually went to the calculator in that and actually had to try to figure out any number divided by 0, it would lock the computer. It was a divide by zero error. It can't be done.
Okay.
Right. It didn't know how to handle that as an error routine, right?
Yeah, right. Because I want to add to this just a bit, okay? Because this is pissing me off. They don't understand what infinitesimal means. They don't understand what divide by 0 gives. Divide
understand
by
anything,
0
you
does
sound surprised.
not give you infinity, okay? That's not a correct answer, all right? It approaches infinity as the denominator approaches 0. But neither one of them ever reaches. If the denominator reaches 0, then the answer is undefined. Okay. So if I
in
say
the reals,
go ahead.
go ahead. Well, I was just going to say that you can't. I forgot what I was going to say here. The way you were explaining that, but go ahead, explain it real quick because the way you explained it, something was.
Okay, so write this out on paper. All right, and this is for anybody at home. 5 divided by 0 is the same thing as 5 times 1 over 0. Okay. Now, what does that equal? We're just going to assign a value to it and say it's equal to x. All right. So then, what you end up getting, you divide when you divide the 1 over 0. All right. Let's say we're down to we've separated that off. 1 divided by 0. That's all we really need to worry about is the divide by 0. If I tell you you have 5 apples and 0 elephants, how many apples per elephant do you have? The answer makes no fucking sense.
It's undefined. But the way I look at it is this: infinity is not a number in the reals. Now, there's something called a complex infinity. When somebody had mentioned it, even Peter G mentioned it. On a Riemann sphere, you have a north pole on the Riemann sphere, which you can have a complex infinity. But in the normal real number line, the poles, right, the extremes of infinity, those are not numbers you can use with binary operators. So you can't even say like what's 5 times infinity. It makes no sense in the reals. You can only do that what's called using the extended number line. But yeah, so people treat infinity like it is an actual number to be used in binary operations, and it doesn't work like that. You really can't. People will do it to show people things. Oh, this is what happens if you could. It's called abusive notation. But in actual real analytics, you cannot divide, times, add, subtract with infinity. It's not treated as a actual number to be utilized like that. And one person know what a Riemann sphere is. That's pretty good.
That's weird. I just posted something, and it posted something completely different for me.
Maybe I do know a little bit about math. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Can't do simple math.
I
I like the higher math. Simple math I can't fucking do if my life depended on it. I can't add and subtract in my head with a damn.
But I mean, the
Kenneth
thing
Davros
that,
is asking, does that math work with ice creams?
yeah, right. If you have one ice cream and somebody tells you owe them 2 ice creams,
Oh, who disappeared?
what does that mean? It means you can give them the 1 ice cream and you still owe them 1 ice cream. You owe them 1 ice cream. You own negative 1 ice creams.
Really think about that, Craig. Who disappeared? The person who was rich below Anthony Riley, but right before he ate them.
I thought the flurfer that said 10 to the negative 17 was a negative number. I thought that was
Oh
right.
my god!
Oh,
I can't get over that level of stupid. That's just pure dumb. That's like concentrated stupid.
Okay, a couple of things. I want to read a couple of super chats, and also want to point out something to if you guys are out there super chatting and it doesn't get read immediately, I 100% will promise that it will get read. If it doesn't get read, it's totally just an error on it. But if I try to wait until there's natural breaks to catch up on super chats. I do apologize that it's not all done real time, but I will get to them, and I do apologize for that, guys. All right, so we have let's see. Let's go all the way back up. Let's see. We have Copernicus Thinker at $2.34. Bilou says, oh, wait. We already read that one? Okay, let me see this.
Yep.
Here. Let me get all the way down. Oh, Demonic Davros, $5 Australian. The Flurfs got dumber and we hit harder. Recovery after foot surgery sucks. Be well, my friends. Oh, yeah, Demonic, man. Big shout out to you. I know you're going through some shit right now, recovering from surgery. We've missed you on a few live streams. That sucks, but I hope you get better, man. Really do. And then let's see. After that, it was Copernicus Thinker, $2.10. FTFE, tell the flats the power of science compels you.
The power of science compels you.
Yeah, just start screaming that in every new live stream.
Yeah.
At the end of it, we're just going to be like, all right, get your Globe Earth water, spray yourself in the face a few times, and just listen to me, okay? The power.
I was going to say, just take a couple of erasers from a chalkboard, smack them together at the end of every time you say it.
Right. All right, and then Rampant with 1,000 CLP. Does the Shamhorst effect disproves reality or relativity? I'm sorry. Let me look that up because I'm a big time. I love talking about relativity. I think it's one of the.
Me too, but I'd never heard of that before. So
I've never heard of it either. So
I'm one of those people. If I haven't heard of something, I admit it. I don't even bother fucking trying to pretend or anything. What did you call it?
I'm looking it up right
now. Shamhorse?
The Shamhorse.
I've never heard of it.
Effect. Okay.
No idea.
Let me go ahead and type in effect because Shamhorse pulls up German.
Maybe I know it by some other thing.
Porn?
Okay, so I'll make a deal with you. This looks like something that I need to research. I don't want to speak on it before I've had an opportunity to really look into it. But it says the Shamhorst effect claims we've got the speed of light wrong. Now here's the thing: unless you know what you're talking about when it comes to the speed of light, then people don't need to talk about it. Like
how do you spell it?
SCHAMHORST. And again, I'm doing a video on this. In fact, the last live stream we talked about me doing my video on refraction and why that even though light appears to an outside observer to slow down, it doesn't really slow down. And I'll be covering the quantum principles.
That's why when they say they slow down light or they trap light, it's not actually being trapped. It's actually
right.
Just it's actually absorbed and then reabsorbed and emitted and then reabsorbed and emitted. But it has the overall net effect.
Einstein-Bose condensate.
Bose condensate, right?
Yeah.
I'm not stupid either.
Yeah.
But
so what Steve's saying is absolutely right, though. The light doesn't slow down; it just gets absorbed, and then it gets re-emitted. And then when you take the starting point to the final point, and you say how long did it take for the light to get from start to finish, it appears as though it did take longer. It slowed down, but the truth of the matter is while it was being absorbed by the condensate, it wasn't light. It was being trapped in that condensate and quantumly stored as information until there's another coupling laser that comes in and releases the quantum information so that the light can continue on. Now that's
yeah, that's exactly right. Can you give me this one more time?
Yeah, SCHAMHORSCHT.
Okay.
Or SRST. I'm sorry.
Scharnhorst
ST.
effect.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it because I can't. I don't want to answer on it before I know about it. So let me do some research on it, and I'll get back to you and let you know what I think about that.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this, although I'm reading about it, and I could probably guess kind of what it deals with just by a cursory glance.
Plus,
But,
a lot of guys, you have to understand that light travels based on probability.
Yeah,
okay?
but see, but I'm waiting here. But okay, first of all, this is actually talking about the wavefront velocity. You have different velocities of your speed of light. You have your leading edge, you have your group velocity, your phase velocity, your wavefront velocity. What happens is part of that wave can actually go faster than c, but if you actually look at the time slices, eventually it'll all end up being at c. So you might get a wavefront group velocity that's a little slightly higher than the speed of light, but by the time that wave packet has reached where it's supposed to be, it actually matches up. So nothing actually technically goes faster than the speed of light. It's just a phase velocity. And one way to think about phase velocities, you remember those old things around like movies? They would have lights going, and the light would turn on and off. It looked like you would have a moving hole going around it, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So you think of something like you would have all these lights moving around you, but nothing's really moving. Just lights are flashing on and off. So it looks like there's a light missing that's going around you, right?
Yeah.
That would be something that would be like a phase velocity where that could go faster than the speed of light because there's nothing actually moving. So there's these things that allows for things to go faster than the speed of light, but they're not actually mass related. Or as long as the group velocity, phase velocity, and leading edge doesn't exceed the speed of light, once that wavefront gets to where it's supposed to go, you're not in violation of relativity.
Right. Which is exactly what my whole video, you just summed up my whole video on refraction and why light slows down in the medium. Because
I haven't looked at this shit in years, but I mean, I have looked at this stuff, obviously.
It's
Did
exactly
Rain Beaver
what Steve
actually
was.
just go orphan red on us?
What did he say?
It's a super chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get to that. Okay,
I hope not.
so
That's the way. I mean, I might be misinterpreting, but that's the way I see it.
What?
all right. So the last one was from Rampant for I want to say Rampant CLP. Well, 1,000 CLPs, and that was the sham horse disproves relativity. I'll look into that and get back to you on that one.
Oh, you're
Demonic
way
Davros,
behind then.
$2 If I have 5 and give 0, what do you get? 5. NANA, $6.66. Satan approves. Hell Satan. Yes, sir.
Hail Satan.
And then I like that. I like when I heard someone say Hell Sagan the other day, and I was like, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to start saying that moving forward. Hell Sagan.
Light speed is
Dragon.
subjective. I like that. Light speed is subjective.
No. Speed of information is constant through all reference frames. So.
Yes.
Dungeon Seeker. And another thing, Steve, what people
Except
who
when
say
you
that
violate local realism, but we're not going to get into that.
So let's what else is something that would be violated if the light slowed down? And I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you the term, and I'm gonna see if you can work with just the term gamma.
Okay,
The
so
Hulk wouldn't be able to change into.
No, gamma is a specific formula that's used in relativity.
yeah, I'm trying to remember it has to. What is it?
Yes,
Frequency
the
divided by
Scotsman,
wavelength.
I am.
No. It's gamma is
I talk about in relation to phase velocity or
no. Well,
angular
gamma.
frequency. Gamma's used for a lot of things. Help me out here.
That's why I was like, let me re-clarify. I'm talking about gamma in the Lorentz transformations. Okay. So in Lorentz transformations, your gamma equation is 1 over the square root of 1 minus
v squared.
yeah 1 minus v squared divided by c squared.
So now that you explain it, so if you have a Lorentz transformation for time dilation using gamma, then it's going to be 1 divided by the square root of 1 minus v squared divided by c squared.
Right. So if light was
Fuck
to
you
slow
all.
down,
Thank you very
if
I'll be
if
here all
light
night.
was to physically slow down slower than the speed of light, that equation makes 2 predictions. Number 1, light will dilate time. That will not happen, guys. Light does not dilate time. Okay, does not experience time dilation under any circumstance. Okay, you look at a light. The light was in its same fucking. It doesn't. How can I explain? Let's say you look at unadulterated light from a light source. Okay, that light will contain the same information all the way down its entire path until it's done traveling it along its path. If it dilated time, it would change information. The second thing that is predicted by the gamma equation is that length will contract as you move faster and uncontract as you start slowing down. Yeah, exactly. So length contraction, if a light particle, if a photon moved less than the speed of light, it would expand. Photons don't have a width, they don't have a radius. They're infinitesimally small. So there is no way for a photon to expand. Plus, if we notice this, then as we put light through water, we would notice that it expanded. Each photon would expand a significant amount because it only travels 60% of the speed in water. So it would, or is it water or glass at 60%? I think it's 60% in water. You would have
they both
a
have
Lorentz.
attenuation.
Yes, and you would.
Attenuate.
And you would have fucking length contraction, or the opposite of length contraction. You would have length uncontraction. The photon would go from infinitesimally small to bigger distances. We don't see that just because light passes through a medium. It's all about probability. I'm sorry?
I get a sharpshooter you a question now?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's all the information of the universe stored? And what's that principle called?
Is it... It's not the Pauli exclusion principle, is it?
No, Pauli's exclusive principle states you can have two fermions with the same spin.
Yeah.
within the same
Well,
orbital.
I was thinking that it's
What do I
saved
know then?
across...
I don't know.
I
but
was
yeah,
thinking
whatever.
maybe it saved all it stored all the information across the electrons of the universe.
No, there's a boundary condition that's in the universe. That's all the information is required to describe every state of the system inside the universe is on that boundary. There's a principle it's called the holographic principle.
Holograph, yeah, okay.
So the holographic principle says that I can using a three-dimensional universe. Excuse me. Every vector, everything that's described in the system is encoded on a two-dimensional boundary condition on the observable universe. It was called qubits, Planck squares. Yeah, that's the holographic principle. Comes from black hole theory.
Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of what they believe is going on with the information that goes into a black hole. It's not lost; it's just smeared across the surface area of the black hole.
The surface area of any system is the amount of entropy required to describe all states of the system,
right?
Including like even in your room. So if I wanted to describe all the states of systems of all the vectors in my room, the surface area of the walls would be what it was required informational wise to describe that system. I get smart when I drink scotch, by the way.
I get smart. I love talking smarts. Listen, I like talking smarts when I'm drinking whiskey.
Bourbon.
Guys.
What's wrong with you people? He's drinking bourbon. Craig's the bourbon dude. We're the scotch guys.
Yeah, is Jim?
They're both
being a
whiskeys,
Scotch?
though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mine's
Mine's a Kentucky
Kentucky
whiskey.
bourbon.
Yeah, it's a bourbon, Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You guys don't know the difference between scotch and bourbon?
Yeah,
I don't.
Jack
Not
Daniels
me.
is a
No.
sour mash whiskey.
They're both whiskeys. Yeah, but
Okay.
one's usually a single. Like this is a single malt. Bourbons are usually of a more blended, but they come from Kentucky. Scots come from Scotland.
All right, so
Guys,
we have a few
I
super
imagine
chats.
this is what hell feels like.
What people
To a
talk
flat
That's a
earther.
hell of your own. That's a hell of your
Talking
own
science.
creation. You got nobody to blame but yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say this would be like to hell to a flat earther listening in, going, "What the hell are they talking about?" Flat earthers don't realize that they actually have to go learn something. They don't bother. This is what pisses me off about them. They always say they're looking for truth, and when you ask them, "Okay, what have you ever read? What have you ever studied? What have you ever gone to college for?" "Oh, nothing." Then how are you truth seeking? What are you seeking? From what? From where? Watching YouTube videos?
Are you about to skip super chats there, Skeptic?
no. I'm just waiting for a good time to interject and tell everybody shut the fuck up. Dragon Seeker, €2 or so goddamn close. £2.
Got it wrong.
Have you guys seen the Mark Sargent TV advert? Yes, we have, and we
Yes.
showed
Yes,
it last
we
time.
have.
But hold on. Steve McRae, have you seen the Flat Earth Mark Sargent TV advertisement?
I don't want to see it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you do.
Craig.
Yeah, you do.
I
Craig.
already have low. I have low. My hope for humanity is so low as it is. I don't know if I really want to see this.
Here
Yes,
you go.
do.
Craig, go ahead and play it.
I'll
Go full
answer for you.
screen.
Yes, you absolutely want to see
One
this.
sec, just getting it
By the
up.
way, I have an eye appointment on Tuesday. Somebody's asking me. I have an eye appointment on Tuesday. I want to get contacts before I'm taking Sweet Heathen out to L.A. next month, and so I wanted to get contacts before I do that.
Hey, are you going to come to Dallas or no?
And yes, that was a humble brag again. You're going to throw that out as many times as possible. I'm taking Sweet Heathen to L.A. Ha 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 ha.
But
Okay,
but
right.
are you taking Team Skeptic to Dallas?
If I get to Dallas, I want to go to Dallas.
Guys, we need to crowdfund Steve McRae coming to
Oh,
Dallas
it's not a
and
matter
doing
of
a
that.
live doing a live show
it has
with
nothing
me.
to do with fun. I don't need any crowdfunding. It has to do with I can't fly very easily. I can't. It's for even me to sit is a very long.
You don't have
It's
wings.
hard for me.
I
just don't travel
Are you
that
ready
much.
for some? Are you ready for this, Steve? Because I haven't stopped laughing since I saw this advert.
All right, go for it.
Play.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
Well, at least
I
he was
could
a good.
watch that
At least
over
he
and
was a
over.
good sport on it. He was a good sport. He's a fool. So
He's not a
technically
flat earther, guys. I'm
no,
convinced he's not a flat earther.
All these guys are posed.
There's
but
no
wait a
way
minute.
after
So
that.
the moon is a hoax too?
Yeah.
Is he one of those
Technically.
What is he, wait, is he a spirit science guy or something that thinks the moon isn't really?
No, the moon isn't the Earth and
I've
sun's
heard him say
cousin.
before that he thinks that. No, I've heard him before say he thinks the moon is a projection.
Oh. Okay. This is why he's a Poe. That's what I'm saying. I don't think any of these people you talk to are. Maybe one or two of them actually believe it, but the rest sure the hell don't. There are some people that stupid. Don't get me wrong. Anthony Riley's probably that stupid, but the rest of them, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I've had one. Well, I've had two conversations with Anthony Riley. One where I just
think he's
went
that
into Planet Walk stream and just ripped him apart. But when I had the debate with him on my channel about gravity, I've never wanted to bang my head against a wall so much before.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Poe. I really think
one
he's
thing which is technically right, and Team pointed this out to me that he's actually right because when I asked him to describe what down was, he said, "Well, down is the direction where time travels more slowly."
Okay, so, and I told you that's kind of correct, actually.
Yeah,
okay, that is kind of correct. The dominant. Okay, so the dominant gravitational force in your life slows
because
time
you have a
down.
gradient.
Yeah.
You can talk because you have a gravitational gradient.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, so
Okay.
technically, because
And-
I was trying to
and
get him to define what down was,
Well-
and he said, "Well, down is the direction where time travels more slowly."
He's okay, so he's repeating stuff that scientists say because that's a scientific statement right there. You have to take two different
Yeah, I'd
statements.
say so.
First off, you go and you look at general relativity predicts that time dilates slower or wow, no, time moves slower in a higher as gravity increases. So when you're talking about which way down is towards the gravitational influence. Well, where's the gravitational influence? That's actually the thing that slows time down is the amount of gravity that's in that area. So he is technically right there, but I guarantee you ask him to explain it, he has no fucking clue how to explain that. Let me
Well, no,
get to
because then the next sentence he said was density and buoyancy explain gravity.
Oh yeah, that's not density and buoyancy. Excuse me, don't explain how time dilates. Okay, so now let's get to Brainy Beaver's super chat. $10. Did you see the article stating that all objects are in a state of superposition, but the stable positions are the ones we can all see, like a cup on the table? And
Yeah,
that's
there's
wrong.
something to be said for that. Well, there's something to be said that,
Yeah.
that a lot of things are entangled. But here's what people don't understand: I can have an electron in my body that's entangled with an electron in your body, and we would be in a state of superposition with each other. But it's just so meaningless. So a lot of things would be in superposition.
Say that
It doesn't
again,
really mean.
Steve. Say that again.
If I have an electron in my body that is in superposition with an electron in your body, our wave function is going to be the same. It's just we don't notice it on the macro level.
Yes.
But if you look at the wave
okay,
functions
right.
to describe the state of the quantum system, it's going to be I'm entangled with you in a superposition state merely because of that one electron. But it's not, as you well know, you're not going to see any kind of effects on the macro level.
So what you're saying is that eventually we're going to have to find cures for quantum STDs.
That'd be amazing. No, if anybody really wants to educate themselves on that type
I'm
of
going to
quantum,
patent the quantum condom.
anybody wants to
The
educate
quantum
themselves,
condom.
start with de Broglie's wavelength. That will explain
De Broglie,
more than
yeah.
anything else because the De
Matter
Broglie
waves.
wavelength. Exactly. Okay, and this goes towards a question that was asked too. I'm going to skip some super chats. I'll come back to the ones I'm missing to get to the most recent one. Rampant CLP 2500 is quantum tunneling faster than light. Griffith University measured it as instantaneous. Well, no, quantum tunneling is an actual direct result of De Broglie's wavelength. Okay, so when you talk about the position of a particle. All right, and with the De Broglie's wavelength, it's completely based on size. So the smaller the things are, the larger the wavelength. The larger the things are, the smaller the wavelength. Okay, so if you're talking about an electron, and you're saying, all right, I know this electron is going to be right here. Okay, we mark a position. We say right here. This is where it's going to be because I shot the electron at a certain speed. It started from this position. This is where I'm going to find it. However, that's not where you're going to find it. Where you're going to find it is dictated by a probability wave function. Okay, so the wave function describes over time where the most likely position you'll find that particle is. All right, so De Broglie's wavelength says that the length of the amount of uncertainty in an electron, let's say. And let's say you have a barrier right here, and we're firing electrons into this barrier. Now, we know that the electron can't get past this point because it's hitting this barrier. Electron's a physical thing. The barrier's a physical thing. Boom, they hit. But that's not how things work. In reality, that electron has a wavelength of uncertainty, okay, a distance of uncertainty. And sometimes that electron can come in, and instead of hitting that barrier where it thinks it's supposed to be, it actually ends up over here. Now, is that faster than light? Not really. Not really. Even if you measure it to go a distance that's further than light, it's still not really traveling faster than light.
You want me to give you a really simple explanation for the people listening?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So this is my phone, right? This phone has a De Broglie wavelength to it. We call it matter waves. So it has a matter wave wavelength. If the wavelength of this phone is less than the actual size of the phone, it'll exhibit quantum mechanical effects. Okay? There's the corresponding way to look at it. If you have a hard time understanding what a wave function is, people know what a black hole is, right? And they know, generally speaking, what a Schwarzschild radius is, right? Mm-hmm. They know if something is shrunk down within the size of a Schwarzschild radius, it becomes a black hole. With the sun, it's 2.95 kilometers. So think about that. If the sun shrinks down to 2.95 kilometers, it'll be within its own Schwarzschild radius, and it forms a black hole. What he's talking about is the exact same thing with De Broglie waves. With De Broglie, God damn, I hate his name, especially been drinking.
De Broglie. That's all. I just call him De Broglie.
That's not how you pronounce it, though. But matter waves. That's why I usually call it matter waves. If you're inside its own matter wave, same thing. It actually start exhibiting quantum mechanical effects only if it's within inside that own wavelength for that. So that's the easiest way to describe the De Broglie wave. And yeah, but it's not as complicated as people think. Schwarzschild radius you can actually figure out pretty easily. I could do the equations for figuring out if the sun's going to become a black hole in a matter of minutes. It's not that complicated.
Yeah. Okay. So back to super chats. The Evil Scotsman, €1.99. No.
I got to drop out for a few. I got to go help a friend out real quick, but I might be back. But if not, I appreciate it, guys. This was fun.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Steve, we'll have you on for the next show.
Always nice to have you on, Gandalf.
Be sure to send me an email with the invite link for tonight's.
Yeah, I'll see you in a few.
Rum and Coke,
you got it. I'll probably be back. I don't know how long they're going to go for, but just in case. Okay.
Okay, before we move on to another super chat, let's clear something up real quick in the chat. I am not Ugly German Truth. I am not somebody named John Smith. I am, in fact, Sean Hufford. Everybody knows my voice.
Yes, he is the voice.
The voice. All right, and then so the Evil Scotsman for £1 99p. FTFE's having so much fun just messing around. Yes, he does. He has so much fun doing that. That's like the only thing he's good at. Narfi. 5 Aussie dollars. Hey, Demonic Davros, I'm recovering from an ankle fusion, so my wishes to you, man. Yeah, Demonic, hey, man, sorry that you're going through some shit, man. I know being medically
it sucks.
Fucked up for a while sucks monkey penis, but Okay, Novelle, great in $9.99. Neville 11, great. Enjoy all four of you guys. Discuss any content together or separately. Stay with the smarts and drink bourbon from Kentucky. Am doing so. Will continue. Thank you, sir, very much, Neville. Stephen York, $7.99 Australian dollars. Whiskey is distilled from fermented malted barley beer. Bourbon is distilled from a similar fermented liquid mashed with corn rather than barley. You know what? Maybe I need to do my research on the differences between whiskey, bourbon, and scotch, because I do like to drink whiskey, and I don't really know the difference, to be honest with you. So, let's see. Rampant. I already read this one. Is quantum tunneling faster than light? Griffith University measured it as instantaneous. Again, it's not. It's hard to explain that without understanding that it's never. The electron is really, really hard. Electron, photon, anything that's super small, it's really hard to just say it's right here, right now. That's hard to do. The smaller it gets, the harder it gets, because you need energy to make a measurement. When you put energy into a system, it changes the system. If the system is huge, it won't change it that much. If the system is tiny, like a single electron, then adding a little bit of energy changes not only the state of the electron, but how fast it's moving, what its position is, everything. So the de Broglie wavelength and the quantum tunneling, they are real. They're measurably proven, and it's one of the most significant and successful theories that we have in science, but it's not moving faster than light. Sorry, guys.
There's a super chat. No, it's not super chat. Sorry, just a comment from whatever that smiley face is. Just letting you know which one it is, team. So there's the sign for euros, the sign for pounds, the sign for dollar, and the sign for yen. So you can stop getting it wrong.
Everybody, if you think I'm an idiot, spam the live chat with meat tubes for all my my members.
Okay. There's a chat that actually got me curious, because I could have sworn that bourbon being from Kentucky was an actual written rule, not just an unwritten one. I could be completely wrong, but that's the... Yeah, I know, but people in the chat, or who said that, they said it's an unwritten rule. I could have sworn it was actually a written rule that Kentucky or bourbon has to be from Kentucky, because there's actually been lawsuits over that about non-Kentucky states putting out a bourbon, and they actually got sued.
Okay, so the name ultimately derives from the French Bourbon dynasty, although the precise inspiration for the whiskey's name is uncertain. Contenders include Bourbon County in Kentucky and Bourbon Street in New Orleans, both of which are named after the dynasty.
I'm gonna have to look that up, because I want to.
I want to double check that, because I could have sworn I've seen. I thought it was on It's Okay to Be. No, it wasn't Okay to Be. Sorry, it was. Oh God, what channel was that? Oh, I'm subscribed to, and I can't remember their name. Today I found out.
Oh yeah, today I found out.
I could have sworn they covered the whole bourbon thing at one point. I'll have to go back through and check.
Dustin? Is that what his name is? Dustin?
No, that's... Are you thinking
Smarter
Destin from... That's Smarter Every Day.
Yeah. Today I found out.
Yeah, Destin rocks.
Or wait, is that Simon Whistler? Is that one of his second channels?
Yes.
Yes. I love that guy. That guy has such a fucking cool voice. So... All right, so a couple of things I want to address. Number one, Rampant, another 1,000 CLPs. Thanks for clearing my doubts. Hope it wasn't a drag. No, it wasn't. I love talking about stuff like that. I usually don't talk about stuff like that because it's not really... You have to have quite a bit of understanding of education and research to understand what they mean when they say that. It's not something simple. If it was simple, then everybody would know this. It's not simple.
Rex Kenny says, life, big questions, alcohol, and quantum physics.
Yeah, I was just reading that one.
So then we had one that was in there. Hold on, from David at Team Skeptic. That is why you can't measure 0 degrees Kelvin too. Yes, it's exactly right. A couple of reasons why you'll never measure 0 degrees Kelvin is because of the uncertainty principle of. Go ahead.
It's not degrees Kelvin. It's just Kelvin.
Oh, zero. Yeah,
I want to smack you.
So anyway. With the uncertainty principle, well, there's a couple of reasons why you'll never read 0 Kelvin. One is the uncertainty principle. You'll always have some amount of energy, but that energy comes from virtual particles that are constantly being produced inside of our universe. So that's why we say that there's no such thing as 0 Kelvin. There's no such thing as an ideal vacuum. There's no such thing as an ideal gas. All these are laws that are written based on an ideal situation, which you can apply to non-ideal situations, but you're only going to get the absolutely correct answer with an ideal situation. So if you're trying to make a prediction on temperature in a vacuum, you're only going to get the correct answer if you deal with an ideal vacuum, which has no virtual particles, no vacuum pressure, no nothing. It's absolutely zero. Absolute zero temperature, absolute zero vacuum pressure. What's up?
I'm supposed to cut you some slack about the Kelvin thing because you are still a Texan.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? I just saw something on there. Let me get something taken care of too.
Someone's just sent me a suggestion for the next intro. You know how I do FTFE, the channel that does to stupidity what? Well, someone suggested, hey, I'm FTFE. Welcome back to the channel that does the flat Earth. What Ranty Flat Earth does to flat Earth.
Didn't you do that like 3 months ago? Maybe 4?
No, I've never done that one.
Well,
Brandon, check DM or Discord.
Not for an actual intro, but I think it was suggested to you like several months ago too.
Probably.
Almost
Steve,
verbatim.
Not Steve, you're Sean.
Whoa.
Hey, man, I'm tired.
You act like you have to sleep or something.
I know, I don't sleep, that's why I'm tired. So, we've got Team's channel all to ourselves right now. What should we do? Should we get naked?
Change the name.
Everyone get naked.
Let's change the name of it.
No, he did. I don't have that access. He did that to my channel.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think it was a good move, honestly.
Well, it was for the algorithm. Definitely was.
Yeah. What's he doing? I can just see his space ball.
He had to go after AKF. What the hell? Okay, I really do words every now and then.
Words.exe fail. Is FTFE in competition with Darking Duck for the worst introductory puns?
Yes, he is.
All right. Well, anyone? All right, chat. Give me some suggestions for opening to my shows because I did it once or twice, and then I then kind of thought I have to keep doing this now, and it's really hard to come up with ways to kill stupidity. So, give me some suggestions as to how I should open the show.
I was having this conversation with my son earlier. I was like, one of the things that has made me popular on YouTube is the fact that I have an idiot counter. It kind of separates me. But now I'm obligated to have an idiot counter and count how many times I call someone an idiot in every fucking video, or it's just not a real Team Skeptic video.
Yes.
I love it.
We've written ourselves into a corner and we keep having to do it.
Yeah. By the way, Craig,
What, sorry?
It's not bourbon. It's not bourbon. It's bourbon.
Bourbon.
Okay, sorry.
You were saying it irritated the hell out of me because we had
accent.
more important things to say.
No, you were reading it like it's
accurate.
Bournemouth. No, he was reading it like it's Bournemouth. 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 And he looked at it and goes, Bournemouth? Bourbon? No, it's not bourbon. It's bourbon, and it's Bournemouth.
Quasar says, change your music intro, FTFE. Never. I am never getting rid of my intro. I know Sean hates it. He always has. But I'm definitely keeping it.
Well, I'm just not a fan of the...
But it's
I
so
don't
apt
like the I don't like the sandpaper through the throat to make a music thing. So
the guy that actually did the singer for me is a good friend of mine, a band called Sleepwalker, and the guy is literally 5 foot nothing. He's like the tiniest. He's even thinner than Team Skeptic, and yet he gives out that. It's amazing.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. So, all right. So then we got Copernicus Thinker with $2. Orphan Red's day job is being a crash test dummy. I don't know if she's smart enough to be a crash test dummy. Oh wait, she is obviously. She has Mensa. That doesn't sound right when you say someone has Mensa. She has Mensa, guys.
It's one of those quantum STDs. She got entangled with the wrong person.
I'm FTFE. Welcome back to the channel. Does the stupidity what America did to Japan? Oofed. What Bob Nadell did to the non-rotating flat Earth.
I'm FTFE,
Ugly German
and I
Truth says
do...
Sean Hufford.
He goes, I'm FTFE.
Sorry, go on.
This is CharlieBot5. I'm FTFE. I do to Flat Earthers what the Hulk did to Loki. Hulk smash.
Ooh. Puny God. Ugly German Truths said something about Sean there. Sean Hufford, it is not the best music, but it does fit the subject of fighting the flat Earth, as it has that annoyance factor flat Earth also exudes generously. Yeah. Hey, I understand that my intro music isn't to everyone's like taste, but you don't forget me when you hear it, right?
No, you know who? I say this all the time. I find myself, cats, conspiracy
cats. Now that's in my head.
I
for
sing
the
that
rest.
shit all the
Thanks,
fucking
thanks.
time. Thanks, CC.
Shout out to the Snark who did that. The
Oh,
Snark
did he?
who wrote that
The
for
Snark
him.
did that? That's
Yeah.
what's up, Snark. That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
And he also did my intro for my Hug of the Flat Earth episode.
So did people give you an idea to change music for like April Fools?
No.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Christopher
God.
Brady, FTFE. I do to the Flat Earth what Orphan Red does to Beautiful.
Oh. That the FTF. I'm FTFE. We're back to channel that does the stupidity what Boris Johnson does to parliamentary majority. Oh.
All right, 66.6 Nokia dollars. Andres in the north. For your dinger fund, you guys are just the best. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I actually haven't gone and bought a new dinger yet. I'll do that tomorrow.
I've got to
I'll go
send you
grab-
the one that I got.
I've got people that are making me dingers right now. It's
Craig
freaking
wants
awesome,
to send you his dinger.
Yes, Craig, send me your dinger. Send me a pic of your dinger first, and I'll tell you whether to send me the real thing or not.
Oh man.
Hold on.
Oh, look, I've already gotten 7 messages. It's almost as if he had his dingers already saved.
Oh.
I like
I'm gonna go through and use every
push
one of
the
those.
word. Pushed word, I guess. I'd suggest everyone to start presenting videos of experiments that contradicts flat-tards, since words is too complicated for them.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, that doesn't help either.
Yeah, Sean's done plenty of that.
That doesn't help.
Sean conclusively proved that the horizon doesn't rise to eye level, but still every single time I debate a flat earther, well, the horizon always rises to eye level.
Oh, my
Not to
next
mention
video,
that all these
same
flat
thing.
earthers, not to mention all these flat earthers still stick to the AE model, and I actually built a physical flat Earth model to their specifications in my backyard and demonstrated why it doesn't work.
Oh, damn, look, thoughts by Jay Brown. I'm FTFE, and I do to Flat Earth what Reds does to FE Core. Destroy.
Yeah. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see what comes out of all this. Like, there's no way that FE Core can come out of this still being a thing.
Adam Warlocks, you make a good point. There's a couple of people. Oh, first off, let me address Christopher Brady. Team Skeptic, what the fuck is your email, damn it? Christopher Brady, it's fatherskeptic@gmail.com. You know what? I need to get on there and check some things because there's a group of people and I can't remember what their name. I want to give them a shout out because they've invited me on a few times and I've told them I would go on, but I haven't really had the opportunity. Plus, when something comes in on email, sometimes I see that it comes in and I put it off to respond, to give it a proper response later and never get around to properly responding. So I'm glad you bring that up because I do need to get over there and talk to them. Adam Warlock, Team Skeptic, where can I send shill Bitcoin to? You know, Adam, I don't know. I'm aware of the Bitcoin thing that's going on around the world. And I don't have any problem with it, but I've never set it up. I don't know how to do that. So maybe you can hit me up on Discord or through email at fatherskeptic.com. And I'll bring you in one day, and maybe you and I can have a talk, and you can teach me about the Bitcoin world. So let's see.
I mean, doesn't everybody wish that they just bought a few Bitcoins?
To alter a conspiracy thinker's little quote there, what you do flat Earth, what Jelly Juice does to solid poop.
Oh.
All right, Brunkle Buck, fight the flat
Brunkle
Earth.
Buck says,
Yeah, go
yeah, I
ahead.
was just going to read that. Please let Team Skeptic know my cis aunt wants to get to know him better.
Yes, so Brunkle Buck, okay, Brunkle's a word that we came up with. That Demonic Davros, I believe, is the one who actually came up with it. And Brunkle is your brother uncle. Brunkles are flurfers. You know, because they can't help it. They've been inbred. Sorry, guys. You're inbred. But anyway, yes, tell your cis aunt that we are we can have a date. We'll meet up. We'll go out on a date. We'll take pictures and document. Let everybody know. All right. Let's see. Oh, Christopher Brady, team sent. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Adam Warlock, sure, no problem. But I just know accepting shield Bitcoin will make Flat Earth mad. Yeah, let's piss off Flat Earth as much as you want, guys. You want to piss off Flat Earth by sending me show money? I am right there with you. Let's fucking piss them off as much as fucking possible.
Yeah.
I just want to
Dolly,
comment on one thing real quick.
I've used that one. I've used that one before. Dolly
I just wanna
88,
comment on-
£4.99.
Yeah, I see.
Hi, I'm Fight the Flat Earth, and I do to stupidity what Kyle Curtis did to the non sequitur show. Yeah, I've actually used that one in the live stream.
I just want to point out that I don't know if this is happening on the stream, but here in the VMix call, Steve is still up there. It looks like he's sleeping, and he hasn't moved since he left. That's just saying.
Steve's asleep, guys. Hold on,
He's still in the call. He's just fast asleep.
Hold on, let me fix that.
Doesn't pay to be an old man.
We can't do to Steve what Fight the Flat Earth does to everybody else. Let's see.
It just struck me. It's like he looks like he's actually taking a nap right there.
All right.
It doesn't pay to be old.
Yeah, he's like, guys, I gotta go help my friend. Like, oh, which friend? Oh, I dream about him all the time. Gotta go help him out for about 30 to 45 minutes. Old man sleep. That's what he's off to do right now.
You know what? I've decided I'm keeping the glitching globe.
No.
You can't. You can't. I'll stop watching videos. I see it all the time. I'm like, it's like.
Okay, Greg. I threatened Skeptic that if he ever aired the JM Truth vampire movie,
God.
I would unsubscribe. Fix your globe. You have 2 weeks from today, or I'm unsubscribing to you to fix that globe.
Okay, fine. I'm actually gonna redo it, and I've got a 3D model of the ISS that I'm gonna get going around after every FTFE. So yeah, I am gonna fix it. That was literally just my first attempt at creating a graphic like this, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, but it so triggers not only my OCD, but now nobody that's ever seen me talking about it will ever be able to unsee that. You need to fix that now.
Sean, you've no idea how many comments that I've had going, "Fix your globe."
You're welcome, everybody.
Do you know how to fix it? I mean, it's that simple, bro.
It's a
bad look.
It's
a bad look when you
it's
don't
just
fix
one
it.
loop. It's literally just one loop. I just need to put it back into Premiere and make it so that it's.
I know where
on
you
the right
screwed it
frame.
up. You were going by solar days, not sidereal.
That's exactly what it was. Oh, hey, I'm FTFE and I do to stupidity what Antonio did to Patricia.
You say that stupidity has a shallow vagina.
that looks like arm skin.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
I mean,
Fucking Antonio, man.
I've got to
That
say,
dude-
like, Antonio, how fucking stupid are you? Because
He's so
Patricia
dumb.
is a bit of a babe, right? Like, how you fucked that up, man? You were the reacher there. She was the settler. You fucked that up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Antonio did what he did, other than he's from Spain and has to save macho face any way he could. And
I'm sure he whipped it out and she looked at it and went, "Really? This is You told me, Antonio, you told me that it was 5 inches long. Why are you exaggerating?
Flipper can't scale, man.
Why are you
They
telling
don't
me
like
it's
to
5
measure
inches when it's
shit.
only 2 1/4? Oh, poor Antonio.
Maybe
So
5 or 6 men, they jump on me like I'm a chocolate cake.
Right? I think we were doing that last night, weren't we? On your channel?
Probably.
All right. So, guys, let's see. Charlie bought 5. Team Skeptic, what you mixing up? I showed it earlier, but I'll be more than happy to show it again. And I made my drink a little strong this time. I can't see whether you're actually able to see this or not, but Jim Beam, Kentucky bourbon, and Coke. And then I had...
Or as Craig would say,
of-
bourbon.
Or bourbon, yeah.
Bourbon.
And I had a couple of Dos Equis as well. IB Hunter, who I haven't interacted with you in a while, man. Glad to see you still around. I do to Flat Earth what Bill Clinton does to interns. I think I still think. Listen, I still think that mine was the best. When didn't I introduce yours?
Yeah.
I said
what Tanya Harding did.
Yeah.
To,
I'm
Nancy,
welcome to Fight the
kneecaps.
Flat Earth, the channel that does the Flat Earth what Nancy Harding did to, or what Tanya Harding did to Nancy Kerrigan's kneecaps.
So who was it? I just missed that. Someone, I can't remember who it was. I saw it there, but someone said that when Patricia saw Antonio's penis, she was like, "Well, that's not 8 inches per mile squared."
Oh yeah, people in the chat are so great. Yeah, they're picking up on shit fast. Look, he's like, no, he just said, hey, it's 5. It's 5 long. And
Yeah,
so she,
it's
being
5
in
long.
America, thinks it's inches. Gets to fucking Europe, finds out it's centimeters. Oh, pushed word.
You did
At
not
Team
have
Skep-
sexual relations with that woman?
push word. At Team Skeptic, I saw sometimes Flathard saying that Earth cannot be spinning because we would just fly out. The response, we are part of the system, is okay, but you can actually calculate the centrifugal force. Yeah, of course, and test it. Yeah, in fact, that's what what is it called? Fight the Flat Earth. Wolfie did the
Etvoss effect.
the
Etvoss
Etvoss, yeah,
effect.
the Etvoss effect. Exactly.
Yeah, the Etvoss
where if
effect.
you're flying against rotation, you're actually reducing the amount of centrifugal force that's being applied to you. Whereas you're flying with rotation, you're increasing the centrifugal force that's being applied to you. In other words, you fly with rotation, you get lighter. You fly against rotation, you get heavier. That's it.
Yeah.
Willie
it was
Merck.
first discovered. Sorry,
ahead.
go on. Let's do the super chat.
Oh, Willie Murph,
no,
$1.99. Antonio, you told me it rises to eye level. Lol. Ah! He's like, for Australians, it does. Upside down, it does. It just hangs there. Hangs there like a little idiot dinger. Go ahead, fight the flat earth.
Well, I was just saying about the Etvoss effect. I mean, it's been known for a long time because it was literally in the 1700s that they did tests in like the Mediterranean on ships going east to west and west to east. You know, it's not like a new thing. And when I first brought it up in a debate against Hip Hop Hippie, he told me I was making it up. Like I was the first one to ever say it was a thing.
Wow. You know, that's something that can be inferred from the model. You can infer that from the model and then go test it, and if it matches predictions, then it's probably right. Or at least it's not. I'm not going to say probably right. It's confirmed that it's possibly still your hypothesis. You haven't canceled your
Hip Hop
hypothesis.
Hippie wants to debate me again, and I don't know if I want to. I've destroyed him many times. Honestly, I don't see the point in debating someone like that again because do you remember like last time that you debated him and it was like, well, what's your proof of the flat Earth? And he went, "There's no curve."
Okay. There's 3 words that can best describe the situation. Exercise in futility.
Yeah. I've told him he can come on and debate me again if he actually brings a 10-minute presentation of evidence.
I told him he could come on tonight, but that was the other day in your live stream. I haven't gotten in touch with him since then. He was kind of being a dick in your chat, so who knows?
Yeah.
I want to bring him on, just have conversation. People love hearing people say stupid things. You know what? Here's the thing. I could literally say the stupidest shit over the next 10 minutes, okay? Stupidest shit you've ever heard. Easily. But the thing is, as the audience, you guys know that I'm just making this shit up. I don't really believe it. The why you guys love it is because these guys say the dumbest things ever and fucking believe it. Are you fucking kidding me? The Earth's not flat, guys. Flat Earthers. You guys are fucking idiots.
Ding.
All right. Yeah.
Ding.
We'll have that fixed by the next time. Charisma level at FTFE. FTFE
that's
does to the
thinking.
flat Earth what Eratosthenes did to the flat Earth. Copernicus thinker, $2. Flatties wear the zoot suit and are the flat chucos. Hip Hop Hippie from Twitch TV, N4FY. Hip Hop Hippie, comma, you are a fucking idiot. I'll add the fucking part in there for you, Twitch TV. Yeah, ding. God damn it. I can't start forgetting my own dings, guys. All right. Sean, 137, Team Skeptic,
I'm
do
talking
it.
to Hip Hop Hippie right now.
Oh, are you? Well, tell him to come on.
Yeah.
We'll have a quick conversation with him before we all close this out. If he wants to. He doesn't have to. If he doesn't feel like looking stupid, I understand. Flurfs from Pikachu G5. Flurfs are all flatulent. I wouldn't say they're all flatulent, but what they say is, yeah. Well, everything they say is equivalent to flatulence. Oh, hey, Fight the Flat Earth. I actually had this question for you the other day,
yes.
and I haven't had a chance to ask you. I think I'm so glad that Concord 327
I
for
was actually going
$2 super
to
chat.
address that.
We'll go ahead and read the super chat and then address the
Right,
question.
so Concord asks me, $2, what's going on with the Eratosthenes experiment? Well, it ran into a bunch of problems being trolls. I think I opened it up too wide, and it became a problem of dealing with so many people that just either wanted to disrupt it or weren't serious about it. So I'm kind of redoing the whole thing and I'm trying to think of a better way to be able to do it. Whereas Wally has been giving me some advice, and he says he's going to be able to create some online forums and stuff for me. So the whole thing is still happening, but it's going to be in the future at some point because it was just pretty much destroyed by trolls with the way that I was trying to do it.
Hey, guys, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Please look in the chat. Look at my last post and tell me what it says. It's a bunch of dings, right?
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, I didn't type that. I typed a message to Brainy Beaver, which I'm going to type again. And let's see. Watch. Hold on. I can't pull my camera up so you can see me typing, so I'm not typing dings. Look, guys. Look.
So why did it go in as dings then?
I don't know, but look.
I
see
saw
this?
his belt.
Let's see. And now it's oh my god. Oh yeah, look. Did you see
No,
that?
no dings.
What?
Did you
What the hell?
see it? Did you see it start off as
Yeah.
text and then change to dings? Guys, listen, I'm not fucking kidding. Hold on. This is ridiculous. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up, okay? Let me bring this up so you guys can see that I'm not just dinging to randomly ding, all right? Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so everybody can see me typing. See? Brainy Beaver, right? I'm just going to type a bunch of bullshit in. There you go. Look. Did you guys see that? Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Brainy Beaver, what I tried to just say was go check your Discord, man. Oh, fuck. That's horrible. That's horrible.
So even YouTube knows you're all about the dings, man.
Even YouTube knows I'm a dinger. Oh
Why?
my god.
Why is it
look,
doing that? That's really confusing.
Ugly German truths. Maybe YouTube thinks your dialect is idiotic. It is. Debbie as LOL. Team Skeptic, the dingers are out to get you. Here, let me
Try it
respond
without
to you,
the ad,
Debbie.
Beaver.
Okay,
Wait,
hold on. Yeah.
My last message is all dings as well, though. And I didn't...
No! It just dinged again. I just said hello, everyone. Look. Hold on.
What do you got going on, Skeptic?
I have no idea. Look. Hello, everyone. It's not a macro because I can just... Ding!
Try Try an actual sentence without all the random typing.
Okay. YouTube
Just say
chat
hello.
is demonic. I already did hello. It went all dings. All dings.
Okay.
So, guys.
Pop out your chat. Is it in a new window? See if it carries over to the new window. See, it might just be a bug with your chat.
That's literally from the dashboard. That's from the YouTube dashboard, bro. Yeah.
That's weird.
Jostine Follett. I hope I said that right. 50 knock. Super ding. Yes,
Super ding.
that's what it is. It's all about the super ding. And then let's see. Let me go look at the old super chat. Oh, I can do it right here. Okay, huge arse. Huge
Arse.
Hugh. I love you, Hugh. Jars. Huge arse. FTFE does the stupidity what Dr. Krieger, a.k.a. the PETA Predator, did to Archer's lunch. Ew.
Oh. Archer was awesome until the 5th season.
I'm going to try something because I shouldn't have.
Uh,
It's not going to do that.
Right. Team, whilst you're here, I need to ask you something. So, on my first episode of Stupid Humans about Kent Hovind, his father has responded and left a challenge to debate. I don't think I would be very good debating about evolution and stuff. Do you want to debate Kent Hovind on my channel?
Okay, so
I had to try it.
hold on. Are you guys getting it? Okay, y'all are doing fine. All right, let me answer the super chat first, and then we'll get to that question. Copernicus Thinker, it's Orphan Red translating. Team's lingo to hers. All right. Okay, and
I'll just say that's only while she's laying on her back.
Brainy Beaver will not be able to make it today, guys. I apologize. For all of you that want to leave because you were expecting to see Wet Beaver on my channel, I completely understand. There's no Wet Beaver today. All right, so as far as that goes, Fight the Flat Earth, let me tell you what my reservations are, okay? Because you'll see this happen a lot of times when flat earthers talk to physicists, all right? If you have somebody who's an astrophysicist, he's not concerned with the shape of the Earth. He's not concerned with the physics that are going on that generate, that allow us to prove that the Earth is not flat. He's worried about astronomical objects and the physics that governs those astronomical objects. Now, it's not to say that he doesn't have the answers or doesn't know the answers or couldn't think about it and come up with the answers from just his education and whatnot. But like if a astrophysicist was to debate a flat earther, there's a good chance the flat earther is going to stump him. Not because the flat earther is right, but just because the flat earther is going to ask stuff that he has specifically studied that the astrophysicist has not taken the time to bother to get all the pedantic information about. Because like I said, you don't need more than a 9th grade physics class to debunk everything about the flat earth. All right, so as far as Kent Hovind goes, I would not mind debating him, but I would want to make sure that I was well versed in the science behind evolution and whatnot. I'm learning. I'm working on a video right now, guys.
I think you know more than me. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit that that's nowhere near my area of expertise. You know, I got a lot of help from Dapper Dino on my first episode of Stupid Humans because it was dealing with a lot of that stuff. But I would like to see someone debate Kent Hovind on my channel, and I know that you do know more about evolution and stuff than I do.
Well, my problem is knowing their responses with the right, I forget how to pronounce the word, phylogenes or whatever, the tree that it follows through evolution. A lot of times they'll say, well, where's the missing link between this species and that species? And unless you're a biologist or a paleontologist, you may not know that information. It may not even be easily accessible on the internet to find out who's done those studies and whatnot. So I won't say no that I won't debate him, but I will say that I do need to be more up on my game before I debate him. So if you did want to set that up, just be sure to set it up for at least 2 or 3 months in advance and give me a heads up so I can begin to study and understand the science behind them.
I'm just. Yeah, this is what he said. It says, "I'll be honoured to help you expose stupid. Call 855 Big Dino extension 2 to schedule a debate on your program. You are right to fight the stupid flat Earth idea, but you swallowed the stupid billions of years old Earth idea, and all life coming from a rock which came from a dot of nothing exploding 13.7 billion years ago. Call me for a debate anytime, and you can have a whole team of evolutionists on your side. Kent Hovind official YouTube or drdino.com."
Who said that? Did Eric Hovind say that, or did Kent Hovind say that?
No, that's Kent Hovind.
He said that?
See it. Yeah.
Oh, bring that convict on. Bring that convict on. That's all I gotta say. Bring him on.
See the screen? There you go. He
Okay,
wants to debate on my channel.
Let me go and look at the screen real quick. I can't see it. Go ahead and pull it up, and I'll put you on.
Oh,
full
sorry.
screen.
Put that back up.
I'm putting you on full screen so everybody can see. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I don't mind doing it.
By the way, Craig, my mom is berating you because you're holding your cell phone up to a screen that we can't read.
Are you even fucking aware of what like no.
You can see that, right?
No. Are you kidding me? Take a screenshot and send me the screenshot. I'll post it for everybody to read. No, we can't see that.
I'm just saying you
got
look
a
like a
white
flat earther
lit black background, bro. Did you think that the
Was it-
letters
was it
were
say on my
actual
screen?
physical objects on the screen blocking light out?
Was it Flat Earth Ozzy Jesus was doing that, holding pictures up on his cell phone to the camera?
I could see it on
In one
my
of his
side.
debates?
Flat Earth Ozzy Craig.
Flat Earth Ozzy Craig.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna start calling you moving forward.
All right, I've just sent you the screenshot, team.
Okay, hold on. Let me load this up.
Now, what would be funny, we always make fun of these flat earthers that take videos of their cell phones and they hold them in portrait mode. I'm actually tempted to make a video where I'm on camera and with an actual camera and turning it sideways so it's also in portrait mode instead of the default landscape.
Okay, so here we go. Let me do the super chatters. Let me do the super chats first, and then we'll jump over to that message. The Athens 619. Welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what Russian Vids did to his CGI test, or did on his CGI test. I guess he didn't do very well. All right. What's the name of that hot YouTuber flurf chick? It's undefined. There's no such thing.
I think he means Orphan Red.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Professor
sure he
Funbag.
means Orphan Red. Professor Funbag.
Yeah, Professor Funbags. That's what we call her.
All right. Oh yeah, Naffy at Team Skeptic. Please bring Nathan Thompson on again. I love watching him flounder.
Oh, no.
Oh, he won't talk to us anymore.
Marcus Dresden. Bye everybody. Later, Marcus. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. You have a good evening. I'd bring him on just because I love picking on him. He's like an overdeveloped kindergartner in both attitude and education. So, all right. So let's see. Let me share this screenshot real quick. Give me 1 second, so that the people can see what you have to deal with. Okay.
Hey, I can read that.
Yeah, look at that. Legible. All right. I'll be honored. Kent Hovind, I'll be honored to help you expose stupid. Call 855. I'm not going to read the number out to schedule a debate on your program. You are right to fight the stupid flat earth. Stupid. Idiots. Dumbasses. Morons. Flat earthers. Idea, but you swallowed the stupid billion. Oh, man, I should have done this in my Kent Hovind voice. You're right to fight the stupid flat earth idea, but you swallowed the stupid billions of years old earth idea. And all life coming from a rock which came from a dot of nothing exploding 13.7 billion years ago. It's all in the scripture. Just read. Call me for a debate in time and you can have a whole team of evolutionists on your side. I will only need myself and my imaginary friend guide. Ken Hovind, official YouTube, or drdino.com. Why name yourself Dr. Dino? You're not a fucking expert in dinosaurs, you idiot.
Because he wants to draw in all the 3 and 5-year-olds.
Oh, God. He's doing a good job of it.
It's like a proof of dinosaurs and men living together.
I'm guessing he's Catholic.
I wouldn't.
Kent Hovind, I don't know. He's just fucking insane.
I think he would be a Protestant. Like I feel he holds
you
more
missed
like.
Fire Boy joke.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. My bad.
Wait. You thought I was being serious? Seriously?
No, not anymore. All
That's
right.
quite a lot of tabs you had open there, team. You've been doing some high IQ research.
No, I only had one tab open. Those are bookmarks, asshole. Madden
I've got 4
IQ's
tabs in 2 windows.
Facebook, Bing. Huh?
I've got 4 tabs in one window and the chat in the other, so I guess I'm like low IQ.
No, I have a lot of windows open. Let's not talk about this one right here. Let me pull this one up real quick. Oh yeah, this one. This one's great, guys. Look at that. I'm not gonna flash my email around too much, but yeah, that was one of my windows. In fact, I can. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll just show you guys. You won't be able to see all of them. All these windows. See, this one has 5. That one has 14 tabs. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that one. So that's 29, 27, or 31. I'm sorry, there's only 2. 32, 33. I have 33 tabs open. I'm not that smart, guys. If I was really smart, I would have 50 tabs open.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I pissed you off with the Kent Hovind being Catholic joke, but he does target children. No,
I see what you mean.
It was a
the
joke.
Affin 619 for. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The Affin 619 for $5 says contact Aaron Ra if you want to debate Kent. I mean, that would be quite fun to see Aaron Ra debate Kent Hovind.
And you know what? Me and Aaron Ra have actually had conversation in person because he's from Dallas, and I bet he would help me out with that. I'll hit him up and see if he won't.
Let's get
help me
you
out.
and Kent Hovind to debate. You and Aaron Ra to debate Kent Hovind. That would be awesome.
Tell him Aaron Ra is my dad, and tell him to bring Eric with him. So Aaron Ra and his son, Daddy Skeptic, debating Daddy Dumbass and his son, Eric Dumbass.
That would be pretty epic, right? Who wants to see Aaron Ra and Team Skeptic versus Kent and Eric Hovind?
Yeah, how about this? Type in, 33. Did I really say I had 33 tabs open, guys? Is that the number that I came
and we
up
fucking
with?
missed that.
The Illuminati, guys. I'm the fucking Illuminati. Hold on. All right, so let's see. Athens 6-1. Oh, yeah, we did do that one. And then Rampant, COP 1000. Please debate Orphan Red. I need material of her. I don't think Orphan Red will debate me, guys. She called me a sad little man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I challenged Orphan Red to a debate, and she instantly blocked me.
Well, I've never challenged Orphan Red to a debate. What I did is I just made several videos about her misunderstandings. I didn't make a video about her. I made a video about what she said being completely fucking scientifically wrong. Yeah.
I made a video for her because she made a claim on the previous multiple sunset video that I did, which is why I did the whole Horizon not rising to eye level video. That was because of her. Because she actually left a comment on my previous video about my multiple sunsets saying, see, the Horizon rises to eye level. So I had to make a video specifically showing that she's wrong.
Wrong.
She hasn't said it.
Wrong as
fuck. She hasn't commented on any of my videos ever since then because I actually called her out by name saying that I was addressing her claim.
Let's see. I've got a couple things I was trying to save, and then it jumped down when John Rapp super chatted me fucking harassment. All right. Rampant for COP 1000. Oh, please debate Orphan Red. Yeah, I need material for her. Again, I don't remember if I was in Red's Rhetoric's live chat or if it was on Non-Sec, but Orphan Red came in. I was very polite. I said, hey, Orphan Red, how are you doing? Would like to invite you onto the channel for a discussion sometime. And her response to me was, you're a sad little man.
She's got you
I
pegged, dude.
stopped there, dude. She figured me out. She's debunked me right there with that one statement. I just thought it was so fucking hilarious. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna ask her to do anything again. But good call on you, Orphan Red. Good call. Way to fight back and not just accept the asshole's mushroom stamp as he runs by you and smacks you on the head with it. All right, John Rapp, $5, FTFE. The channel that asks stupid, does this cloth smell like chloroform? Good day, everyone.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that one.
Does this
All
smell like
right.
chloroform?
I'm gonna start asking people that randomly at the bar. I'm just gonna walk up with a shot and be like, "Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you, or is it diluted enough?" NANA,
I think I'm gonna use that.
$6.66. Team Skeptic, you'll take it and like it. Oh, fuck that. No, NANA, I know what you're
getting
doing.
harassed again, man.
That's exactly what they're doing. I was just about to end the live stream, and now here comes all the harassment. Might as well let everybody get it off their chest. You want to harass me? Go ahead, harass me.
Ooh, Marty Moose says ladies don't debate unless you're married to them.
And then it's not a debate.
No, you're a guy. You lose.
And Christopher Brady says Orphan is fugly. Now, see, I don't think that she's ugly. And I'm also talking from a very, I guess, chauvinistic point of view. But I think she's a little cute. I think that her intelligence kills anything that she may have looks wise. That voice she does, that guys, quantum. Yeah, fuck that. You're not cute anymore. Once you do that, you're like,
Adam Warlock said it best. Orphan can't debate because he is not an argument.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Honest opinion of Orphan Red. Scale of 1 to 10, I'd actually give her a 7. She's not super hot. She's not ugly. As long as she doesn't talk. Once she starts to talk in that fake ass voice that she has, it's automatically a 0. Once she starts to talk about the flat Earth, once she starts talking about the flat Earth, you never stick your dick in stupid. You just don't do it.
No, I mean if we're gonna objectify her at this point, then yeah, purely on looks, she's probably about a 7. But I can't look past the stupid. You know?
Yeah. Once she starts talking, all looks go out.
Yeah.
And like I said, she's not a bad-looking chick at all. But when she opens her mouth and starts talking, all the benefits kind of go away just a little bit.
Well, see,
At least
there's
not
actually
as
videos,
beneficial.
There's actually videos of her still out there that use her actual voice, and she was still rated about a 7. That voice just makes her seem like she's some kind of stupid-ass kid. And that's an immediate turn off in any aspect.
And I can agree with Christopher Brady that she is fugly because her personality is fugly. Yes, she's
There you go.
an ignorant person. She makes all these claims and blocks everybody that wants to challenge them. I was totally nice to her. Yes, maybe I called her an idiot 50 or 60 times. So what? But I was totally nice to her in the live chat. And I said, hey, how are you? Would love to have you on the channel. Not, hey, you ignorant piece of shit. Get on my channel or else. No, it was nothing like that. It was very polite, very peaceful. And she responded the way she did, which is okay. I don't mind that. I actually like it. Please call me a sad little man again, Orphan Red. I love that shit. That means that you know who the fuck I am, because had you not known who the fuck I am, you wouldn't have just responded with, you're just a sad little man at Team Skeptic. Aww. Curtis Reynolds, Sean Hufford, ? So I guess this is for you. If so, which it is, this is for him. Oh, from CR True 64. Let's discuss copyright logos.
Okay, let's discuss copyright logos. Starbucks just lost a case where they tried to sue somebody for copyright because somebody used their actual logo, and because it had Starbucks in the name, Starbucks lost the case because it wasn't a copyright infringement.
What is all this
FE
stemming
core,
from?
so
The
fucking
FE
stupid.
stuff? The FE core stuff?
Yeah, it's related to the FE core stuff.
All right, let's see. Okay, Ugly German Truth. Yeah, Orphan Red is a 5 at best. Either her body is too small for her boobs or the tits are too large. It needs to be proportioned, and she isn't. I'm going to say that it's not her boobs that are the most thing that's out of proportion on her body. It's her teeth. Her teeth are fucking 3 times larger than the way they should be for a normal human being. Looks like she eats the shit out of carrots.
But Epicor have better lawyers than Starbucks. They got Riley.
My God.
And he doesn't need a drive. He doesn't need a license to drive to the courthouse because he's transporting his business with him. Isn't that what it was, Sean? He was transporting his phone, his business phone.
He was transporting his phone, and his phone was required for his business, so he was trying to use a loophole of carrying equipment in a CPC-required vehicle.
Stringer news. The Inanna Snow Chick might be fun if she got all her shots and had her weapons taken away. Yes, that is a crazy person. That is Lord Stephen Christ crazy on the female side. And then following that was Christopher Brady. Team, there is not enough vodka in my opinion. Let me get my phone. Hold on one second, guys.
Okay, who can read lips? No, I can read fingers.
He's ordering a hit on somebody. This is the hitman he has.
Well,
You
now
still
I was
muted?
talking. Yeah, now I was talking and I was muted. No, I was just trying to make sure that a friend of mine was like, hey, what's your channel again? Because to be honest with you guys, I've never told any of my personal friends. I said never, the word never, that's incorrect. I don't tell my personal friends about my YouTube channel. I've got a lot of friends in real life. A lot of people that would sit there and pat me on the back and say, you're doing a good job, whether I'm doing a good job or not. So when I started my YouTube channel, I said it's probably best if I don't tell my friends that I've done this so I can get some actual feedback and get some real feedback, not just a bunch of people saying, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, you're amazing. But since you guys keep saying that I'm a fucking amazing, I guess I am. All right, Curtis Reynolds, $5, but that's not what you were arguing. Said logos with the name in them were trademarked and not copyrighted.
Okay, self-identifying logos. This is why Starbucks lost their case, because it was a self-identifying logo. It had Starbucks in the actual logo. That is not protected under copyright for a copyright case. It can only be protected under trademark law. If the guy would have used the Starbucks logo without the Starbucks name in that art that he used, he actually could have lost the case. He wasn't representing himself as Starbucks, which is why he wasn't violating any trademarks. And because it had the Starbucks name in the logo itself that he used, it was not protected under copyright. It was a self-identifying logo. Logos that don't use the name of the company that uses it are protected under copyright because they are considered works of art. Once they have a name identifying the company that the logo is for, it is a self-identifying logo and no longer protected under copyright. It's straightforward. People have lost cases. Big companies have lost cases where they try to press copyright on a self-identifying logo. Starbucks is the most recent.
And before you go any further, I just want to go ahead and point out the next super chat because I'm sure this is directed to you. Curtis Reynolds, $5. And again, I'm sure this is directed to you. Care to admit here and now that you were wrong about that. So now I only want to say that so that way we don't have to go back and re-explain everything. But go ahead and continue on with your explanation. Thank you, Curtis Reynolds, for the super chat, by the way. Thank you.
I mean, I'm reading the chat. If he would have tagged me in the chat, I would have seen it. But he wanted to make it into super chat, so he was giving you $15 for trying to spur me or burn me somehow.
I appreciate the $15, Curtis Reynolds. I gotta say that. Yeah, thank you, Curtis. I do. I'm so ignorant to that situation that I'm not even 100% sure about everything that's going on. But I understand what you're saying. So it's like saying, look, if you want to use a Starbucks logo on something that's yours, you can use the Starbucks logo as long as you identify that it is a Starbucks logo, like including the name. Is that correct?
As long as you are actually dealing with something to do with Starbucks. You know,
Okay.
if you're talking about Starbucks, if you use their logo that has the Starbucks name, it doesn't fall under copyright.
Okay, so let me ask then
If you
why.
try to represent yourself, if you try to represent yourself as Starbucks or try to
Okay.
get money based on using their logo, trying to say I'm
That's-
affiliated with Starbucks, then it becomes an issue.
That was going
But
to
if
be
you're
my next
critiquing-
question.
But if you're critiquing, there is no copyright protection.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Starbucks lost like $3 million in that lawsuit, by the way, just in lawyer fees that they tried to sue somebody.
I would like to point out that Christopher Brady says Sean needs to be doing voiceovers. I fucking agree with you, man. Fucking
Yes.
Sean.
Sean, you'd be a multi-millionaire, dude.
I don't know about all that, but
I'm
I
just going to
suppose
start
I
having
can
you
play
do. I'm just going to start doing a news broadcast, and I'm going to have you read out. I'm going to type everything out that you need to say, and just have you read it out, record it, send it to me, and we're going to call it a week. And I'm going to blow the fuck up because everybody's going to think that I've got this beautiful, amazing, deep, suave, coffee-like voice.
well, I don't know
don't.
about
I
all
just
suave. but
Have the,
see what
the
I can
raspy Dr. Pepper-like voice over here.
do. I don't
Marty
drink Dr.
Moose.
Pepper anymore.
Marty Moose, Team Skeptic, do you think Randall Carlson ideas are a conspiracy about a massive flood 10,000 years ago? He provides tons of evidence. I haven't seen that a Randy Carlson video. Please, you can send it to me on Discord if you want, because I'd love to. I'm starting to get into mud flood. Mud flood.
Okay, I'm going to show the intelligence of this Curtis Reynolds guy. He is paying you $5 per super chat, so you'll read the question when all he has to do is tag me in the chat with just a regular comment. Everybody's still going to see it, including me, and I'll probably read it off for him. But he's actually trying to pay you to get noticed.
Okay. C4 says, "Gotta run, brother. Team Skeptic. Awesome as always. Thank you, C4. Take it easy, Jimmy." Curtis Reynolds, $5. Again, Sean's addressing that right now. The self-identifying text in a logo can be part of a copyrighted works. Only the text is trademarked, but the layout can be copyrighted.
Again, incorrect. Starbucks just lost a case because they tried to sue under copyright law. And it was a very high-profile case. If you haven't searched for that, I can't, say much on your lack of research skills.
I mean,
Just
I'd
saying.
like to know just to know moving forward. But I'm so completely ignorant to the situation and the law regarding that situation that I would just be talking out of my ass.
Oh, my God.
$2 from Curtis Reynolds. It's my money to do with as I please.
And again, I do appreciate
Well,
it.
I've got PayPal.
Curtis.
If you want to just.
And Curtis, I do appreciate it. Thank
you.
you. I do appreciate it. The super chats. Anybody is allowed to ask questions in my chat. I don't restrict the questions. You might not get the answer you like. It might be it's none of your fucking business answer, but you're welcome to ask the question. And I encourage asking questions, in fact. So thank you very much for everything that you're donating. I do appreciate it. And I don't see anything wrong with asking a question. Whether it's
Neither do I.
Whether it's to make somebody else inform somebody else or to be more informed yourself, I think asking questions is great. So thank you very much, Curtis Reynolds, and feel free to ask as many questions as you would like. Much love. But yeah, $2 to the and it's my money and I can do with it as I please. Agreed, 100%. Thank you.
Krismer wants me to read this.
Okay, go ahead.
Krismer wants to read this, and he's got I've got my Windows size wrong, so it's not lined up properly, but I think it says The Voice.
Oh, chills.
You really want to hear The Voice?
Oh wait, I thought you were going to read something out.
No, that was
Not
it.
just the voice. Oh no, I was like,
The Voice.
No, that's literally what
This is
Christopher
going to
wanted
be-
him to read.
This is going to be great. Let's hear what Christopher has to say. Oh, it's just the voice. Okay. Rampant at Team Skeptic. Do you believe in anything supernatural? Just by the term supernatural, no. I'm sorry. Everything is natural. Everything can be explained with natural observations. I might remain agnostic towards the existence of God, but I do believe
I
that
think
if,
he's
even
referring to
if-
the point that. Yeah, I think he's referring to the fact that you look like a ghost.
Really, Craig? Really? Now you see me. Now you don't.
Where'd he go?
Who was it? Somebody. Hold on, I dropped my phone. Somebody said that that light doesn't interact with me from my side view. So I'm like, really? You ain't seeing me. Here? Hey,
Ooh,
guys.
here's a good question. Here's a good question from Negative Exponent. So you to consider Globebusters guilty of what you're talking about since they purposefully used it? I'm assuming you're talking about the FE Core logo. According to Mike Kavanaugh, yes, Globebusters is committing copyright and trademark violations because Mike has said that the only official FE Core representation comes from the FE Core channel. Since Bob has been on Globebusters many times representing FE Core, that is a direct trademark violation, even though he is a board member, according to Mike.
Hey, Curtis Reynolds says, I put a link in the comments on Sly's video for all to view. If you didn't, I might call your research abilities into question. Curtis, here's what we'll do. Sean, if you want to run over there and grab that link, and maybe we'll address it on the next live show, so you have a chance to actually look into it and see what his claims are, and then I'll give you plenty of time to address it if you'd like. Hey, look at Chrismer. Meet Skeptic. Love that shit. In the flesh, guys.
Well, I
Meet
know
Skeptic.
that you were going back and forth on a video a few days ago about this topic, but I haven't had a reply in my notifications for a few days. So let me see if I can find that.
And then we have FTFE. Oh, you did it. Just FTFE. You did it just as I was about to say something. Everybody, put your meat tubes. If you're a channel member, put your meat tubes in the chat. Spam that meat tube. Make sure everybody knows about it. And
Wait. So you can do meat tubes, but when you try to type, it comes up as dings.
Whoa! Hey! That's absolutely fucking right. Hold on. Let's see. I'm sending you a message. I hope you don't read. Oh, God. Did you see it before?
No.
Everybody,
no. So,
listen.
So now your messages are turned into meat tubes.
Yes, my message turned into meat
What the
tubes
hell?
this time. Okay, guys, look. Listen. I'm typing a message out for Fight the Flat Earth, and it is going to turn into meat tubes the moment I send it. Do your best. Big shout out to the first person that can figure out what I said and retype it for me. Here we go. Go. It's so fast.
No,
it shows.
I just saw meat
gone.
tubes. I didn't even see the text. I didn't even see text. I just saw meat tubes.
Hold on, let me see.
No, just meat tubes, dude. Just
No. No. Hold on.
that's gonna happen wherever you type anywhere on the internet. It's just
Let me-
meat tubes.
Let me see if. Oh my God, my cheeks are hurting so bad because this is making me laugh so hard. Hold on. Let me go to the actual page and try to find my live chat, and I'm gonna see if the popped out chat is working the same way. If I can type in that, let's see. Fantasy football headliners have 1,200 people watching. We need to break that record, guys. Come on. All right, let's see my channel.
Most of that is 970 at one time.
Nobody cares.
Screw you,
We're talking about me. Nobody cares about you. Okay,
yeah, but
so now.
all you can say is meat tube.
Hey, what's up, Booleanator? Just saw you come in, brother. All right.
Hey, Boo.
Factard says try a different icon. Factard, I don't think you get it, bro. I'm not typing icons in. I'm typing words in.
He's just pressing.
Listen, hold on. We're going to do this again. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on.
Right. So what I want you to do is to go to your emojis and put in a mankini and then try and type something. I've got a prediction that whatever your last emoji is somehow overwriting the text.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, the last comment that I've got notified on from the guy that keeps paying to have Super Chat read was from September 7th, and that says, just like Flat Earthers can't admit where you are mistaken. That's one of the things that sets us apart from Globe Earthers, or sets us Globe Earthers apart from Flat Earthers. We own our mistakes, and let me click on that so I can actually see the rest of the comment. That was the last notification I got. Oh, he has been replying to that. YouTube stopped notifying me, so I'll go ahead and take a look at these, dude. You've actually had 3 comments after I stopped getting notifications.
Now, it's not letting me pull up my...
No, that's the last one.
Okay, well, let's... Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now you guys can see what I'm dealing with over here, okay? Here, let me tag him properly. At FTFE, you are a capital M, capital O, capital R, capital O, capital M, exclamation point times 50. Okay. And it worked. It worked. Oh, man. Look at that. It works.
What did you have to do to fix it?
All right.
I don't know. Just type it in
just
the
typed. Right,
just
I
type
just
in the
want to
regular
test my
chat.
theory. Just do some emojis of your mankini and then try and type something.
All right. So I'm going to do Mankini. All right. Now I think the problem is over here in this other chat window, actually. Let me go over here. Let's see. Right here. Okay. Yeah. No. Look. It changed it.
I was right.
Wait. I put in a bunch of mankinis. Never mind.
Oh.
Everybody, spam the chat with dingers because I'm an idiot. I was like, look, it changed
Ding.
it. Oh, no. I fucking did. Here, I'm going to laugh at myself. Ha, 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 ha. Yep, it turned it to meat tubes.
Nope, meat tubes.
It turned
the
it to
fuck?
fucking meat tubes. Are you kidding me?
What have you done to YouTube?
YouTube loves my meat tube, guys. I can't help it.
You've broken it, man.
YouTube loves the meat tube.
Oh.
Okay, so I think this is where we're going to start wrapping it up, guys, okay?
It's been fun.
Yes, it has. Everybody, listen, if you're not subscribed to fucking Steve McRae, please head over to Steve McRae's channel. Hey, Fight the Flat Earth, will you share Steve's channel
I will.
and the thing? Oh, look at that. We got, hold on, we got some, oh, I think these are ruples, right? Hold on, did I get that one right? Sean, the last thing, is that a ruple? 200 ruples?
I have no clue.
I think it is, guys. I'm trying to learn my fucking monetary things. I think that's a ruple.
You got to figure out pounds and euros first, dude.
Shut up. All right. Still can't believe the face behind the Team Skeptic Lego Superman is actually a drug-addicted looking guy. But still, you make amazing content, so I've got to watch. You know what? Hey, I appreciate the unfair judgment, but I am totally against doing drugs, guys. I'm okay with smoking a little bit of weed and this and that as long as it's not a problem in your life, but I'm 100% against any kind of opiates, any kind of methamphetamine, cocaine, anything like that. I'm totally against it. Probably my most addictive drug I have is, I would say Taco Casa tacos are my most addictive drug right now. Because
that's not bad. You need the calories.
Come on, man. Oh wait, rupees, not ruples, rupees. Okay. So, but yeah, I just don't condone drug use. I'm okay with everybody doing what they want to do inside of their home. I'm okay with that as long as it doesn't get in the way of being a good father. As long as it doesn't get in the way of your job and your family. I don't see any problem with it. But the fact of the matter is that drugs don't operate that way. Illegal drugs are going to cause you to have bad relationships with your family, bad relationships with your friends, a lack of social relationships with people you don't know, and all of that comes with doing, oh my God, it's almost like you're being a fucking flat earther. Listen to what I just said. Everything I just said describing what somebody who uses illicit drugs, harmful illicit drugs, can be directly applied to flat earthers. No family life, no friend life, no social life, lack of desire to improve anything. Sean, you want to give me some other fucking other shit?
Huh?
that can be compared to flat earthers and drug abusers? You still look. Oh yeah, look at that, John Rapp, five Aussie dollars. You still look fat in your avatars. Yeah, we're gonna keep those avatars going for a while then. All right, let's see. And
I was
Curtis
muted.
Reynolds.
I muted myself. Don't.
Curtis Reynolds did give me a thanks for allowing him to get those points out. No problem, Curtis. Sean's one of the most honest people I know. So he's one of the people that if he's wrong, he will say he's wrong. He might not like it, but he will say it. I've heard him personally tell me that he was wrong when he didn't want to say he was wrong. And he's called me out on 500 times as much bullshit as anybody could ever call him out on. So
Hey, I've even got videos on my channel where I've had to fess up that I was wrong about something.
But Curtis Reynolds, honestly, man, thank you. We do appreciate honesty around here. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm reading super chat. Vishal, who just criticized me for being a drug addict, says I don't do drugs either. Hell, I don't even drink. You know, Vishal, I'm all about that too, man. I really don't do drugs. Like I said, I like to dabble in smoking the marijuana a little bit. Okay, I'm not. If I wasn't being honest, I'm being a liar. So I do like to dabble in smoking the marijuana a little bit, but I don't let it get in the way of doing everything I need to do in life to make sure that everything gets taken care of. I don't let it get in the way of me being a father to my son. I don't let it get in the way of making content for you guys. You know, everything, my whole life is managed, as long as I manage my any kind of marijuana intake. Now, there are people that will absolutely dedicate their lives to marijuana, okay? To any kind of drug, not just marijuana, any kind of drug. Those people have mental problems. It's not about the drug. It's all about the propensity to be addictive. You know, it's called addictive personality. I do have an addictive personality because I notice it from other things. I learned about my addictive personality not from drugs and alcohol, but from, like I said earlier, playing video games. I would play video games and not realize that I was missing out on family time. I was missing out on time with my son. I was missing out on going out with my friends. And what was I doing instead of doing all that? I was playing video games. That's a problem. So, again, if someone out there has an addictive personality, I'm 100% behind you and I will support you. And anytime you need to have a conversation that doesn't involve drugs and alcohol, by all means, please hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to have that conversation with you privately. All right, so let's see. I guess that's all of the super chats. Thank you guys, everybody that super chatted. So let's see. Wait. Somebody says, this is the first time I've ever heard of Taco Casablanca. Oh, look at dropping pins. Hey, look at that. Amazing comment. At least we know Team Skeptic isn't addicted to sunlight. Don't be an ass. I've got a fucked up camera. My lighting isn't all that great. I could make myself look more orange if you'd like me to. I could make myself look like Fight the Flat Earth. But I'm not going to, guys. You know what? Next time I will. Next time you'll see the Donald Trump's hair version of me. We'll go ahead and make myself Cheeto orange. Okay.
Actually, I want to address one thing before we end this because this is a topic that has been brought up tonight. Going by the site that he actually linked, I actually found it since it didn't notify me about the linked comment, which actually goes to smallbusiness.chrono.com or .cron.com, which is about trademark and copyright. This naturally begs the question why a company might need a... Oh, sorry. I was reading the wrong part of it. Where did it go? It was actually talking about the use of text in logos. Well, no, it's talking about using text or phrases in the logos. It's not talking about the company's name. Like, say you have the McDonald's logo and it has the I'm loving it text underneath it. That would be filed under trademark. If it had the arches and then McDonald's written across it or around it, that is not a phrase that falls under that Yeah, God, I'm getting all messed up. That would actually, it's called a self-identifying logo. That's something that your thing doesn't really talk about directly, but you really need to look up self-identifying logo. And even in the page that you cite, it says that the only way you get protected under copyright, it says with a logo, the Copyright Act protects two-dimensional works and three-dimensional works of art submitted electronically as three-dimensional designs or vector files. The copyright is through the Visual Arts Division of Copyright Office, include the logo in the application. So in order for a logo to be copyrighted, it still has to go through a registration process. They haven't done it. It's the very last paragraph on your source. With a logo, the Copyright Act protects two-dimensional works and three-dimensional works of art submitted electronically as a three-dimensional, and this is under the copyright application part of your source. So,
Okay.
your own source says that they have to register the copyright. And it's still talking about phrases, but not the actual name of the company. Which is why people like Starbucks lost their case, was because it has the company's name as part of the logo.
So I want to address. Go ahead.
Yeah, if it's a phrase, the layout of the phrase could actually fall under copyright.
Mike 71 McDowell's. For those of you who don't know what McDowell's is in reference to, go watch Coming to America. Great movie. Just let your soul glow. Yeah, I tried to hit that note. Tim Garjack, Team Skeptic, making yourself would just prove the point with that spray tan look. Oh, thank you. Spray tan my ass. That's that powder spray tan. That baby powder spray tan. Okay, so I think that's all we're going to do. One last thing I do want to say. There was a message to you, Sean. Let me pull it up. From Christopher Brady. Sean, you better go get an agency or I'm not speaking to you again, damn it. Your talent is going to waste. Agreed. Sean, go get a fucking job making
Voiceovers.
Voiceovers and stuff like that. So go do that, and we'll get you we'll have you on to do the voiceover.
Just for funny boy, I'm linking one of the links on the page that he gave where it talks about how to trademark a name and logo. He actually outright says names, titles, slogans, and short phrases are not protected under copyright. It flat out says it.
Well, Curtis, we all strive to be right here. Even when we're wrong, we want to be right. So if we're wrong, I say we, being us on the panel, all together, we try to come to a better conclusion. So if you're right, I'm sure Sean won't have a problem, but at the same time, I'd like you to at least look into what he's saying so that way if he's right, you can educate yourself better. I'm not saying that you're wrong here, and neither am I saying that Sean's wrong, because I'm fucking ignorant to the whole thing. Yes, flat earthers, I said I'm ignorant to something. It doesn't mean I'm stupid, it just means I'm uninformed. I'm completely uninformed on the topic. Plus, copyright law is a pretty tricky thing. So maybe we'll talk about that next time, Curtis Reynolds. Maybe we'll bring Sean on after he's had a chance to look at what you've had. And hell, if you want to come on and talk, you're more than welcome to come on and talk. So other than that, I think we're going to close it out on that note. Are you okay with that, Sean?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just a shoot.
All right. Christopher Brady says, Sean, stop deflecting and Google talent agencies now. Damn it. He didn't say now. I said now. But now. Damn it. All right. Curtis Rindle says, it says the layout is copyrighted with the text, phrases, and even the name. It's the layout. The name is trademarked, but the layout is copyrighted. And yes, Les Hemmings, one of his batshit series. I think you're talking about CHL. Love
Yeah,
that.
And
I'll watch that.
I'll just end this whole
Before I
discussion.
go to bed.
I'll just end the whole discussion. Look at the last paragraph of your source. Enough said.
Okay,
Right,
well,
I want to go and watch Cool Hard Logic.
Yes, I think we're going to end it here. Curtis, if you want to come on next show and have this discussion, and you and Sean can figure out what the actual we can come to a conclusion on this, I'd be more than happy to bring you on. No hostility in that. We're just trying to come to the correct answer and working together to find it. I'd be totally okay with that. So if you want to come on and make those points, that'd be great. Okay, before we send it out, let me go ahead and kick it over to... Well, first let me start by saying the goodbyes for our great and Gandalf. Gandalf, I said Gandalf. Gandalf, Steve McRae. If you're not subscribed to Steve McRae's channel, please go subscribe to his channel. Let me put it in the... you know what?
Link
I'm going to kick it
chat.
over... Yeah, I'm going to kick it over to Fight the Flat Earth. Or yeah, we'll go ahead and kick it over to you, Fight the Flat Earth, and I'll go ahead and put Steve's channel in there as well. So go ahead.
Thanks for having me on again, team. Always a pleasure to come on and have a good laugh with you on streams. This is one of my favorite things to do, is just come and hang out and have a laugh with you on these streams. So thank you. I released my new video yesterday. Please go and check out my destruction of D-Marble. Ignore the point where I forgot to convert meters to kilometers, please. But yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
You forgot to convert. Well, what did he miss? What else did he miss, Sean?
Oh, him and Side
I didn't point out the bendy mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah, but D-Marble is making the claim over and over again of how the lakes are perfect mirrors of the skies above. But if you actually take the lake and clip it and then vertically flip it and try to line it up with the clouds, they don't match because they're stretched vertically because it's a reflection over a curved surface. They're stretched.
Yeah.
Specifically over a convex curved surface.
Yes.
Because if they were concave, the clouds would actually be shrunk vertically.
Hey, Christopher Brady, take it easy, man. He said, all right, team, I'm going to cut out too. FTFE, we'll chat about PS. Sean, get representation. Team, reply to my email when you can. You guys all rock. Nah, man, everybody in the chat,
Cheers,
every
Chris.
every one of you people that are listening and chatting right now, thank you, and it's you guys who rock, not me. All right, so Fight the Flat Earth, are you good?
I'm done. Thank you.
The Voice. Go ahead and say your goodbyes, The Voice.
Bye. No, I've got nothing.
You're going to leave a lot of people fucking in the midst of anticipation. I can only imagine that about half of the people out there are getting ready to climax as you begin to speak, and you just give them bye?
I better start talking a little low and slow for everybody. Give them something to really salivate over.
Yes, there you go.
But anyways, you guys have a good night. I'm glad you enjoy, doing your masturbatory celebrations to my voice. That's kind of creepy, but
Truth.
glad you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah, look at that smile on their faces.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, we have Fight the Flat Earth and Sean. Guys, I want to start doing this a little bit more often, especially since YouTube has decided to push my channel back. They've said, oh, you must be a flat earther since you talk about so much flat earth stuff, that even my last video, and I know I'm not bitching about analytics, okay? That's the last thing I pay attention to them, but I don't really care about them. I just make content. It's how I started. It's how I'll continue going. But in the last one, if you go and you search Flat Earth for the past week, and Flat Earth is not only in the title, but it's in the tags as well, my video doesn't show up at all. And it's really frustrating me because I'm not a flat earther. I actually talk down on the flat earth. And it's disappointing because Google doesn't really understand that. Here, let me go full screen for these guys so they can see me talking to them. Oops, nope, wrong thing. Let me see. Oh, okay. So, yes.
Hold on. I did not come out of nowhere. I came out of my mom's vagina. Just saying. Just like everybody else.
A golden
here.
voice that comes out of nowhere. That's awesome. Good shit, Cliff. Okay, but yeah. Again, I really enjoy having everybody on. I really enjoy doing these live streams. I want to continue to do more live streams in the future. I believe I'm going to go to a 2 or 3 live streams a week schedule with a guaranteed good video every week. Sometimes that last video, the Cream Skeptic video, I felt like it was a good video.
So did I.
I didn't feel like I put 100% effort into it, and maybe that's why it's not performing as well. that's on me. A lot of times to do stuff like the Cream Skeptic or to do a lot of the other stuff, it takes away from the ability for me to focus on the quality of the video, because now I have to focus more on graphics and making sure all the voices line up and everything else. And it can frustrate me. So, what?
Got burned. I just got burned. Ugly German truth.
I'm
Well
sorry to
played,
disappoint
sir.
you, but everyone
Well
else did not come out of your mum's vagina, Sean.
Well played. And yes, I thought about the C-section thing after I said it, but it was already past the point.
All right. Well, all right. So, saying that, again, I dropped my phone, had to pick it up. Saying that, I do want to say thank you to everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you, everybody, for all the super chats and donations. I truly appreciate it. Big shout out. Thank you for. Let me go to this page real quick. Make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, yeah. Big shout. Hey, Curtis, I do appreciate you keeping us on our toes. Okay, that's every last one of you. It's you. I'm not going to say we need you to do that, but if you ever catch us saying something that's incorrect, please call us out. There's no hard feelings. We're not going to say, oh, you know what, let's get the community to stop even acknowledging Curtis Reynolds. No, not at all. We call people out for being wrong, so we are open to those same criticisms. If you feel like we've done something wrong, by all means call us out. It's not necessarily that we're agreeing with you. We're not even going to say that you're right immediately. We're going to do our own research and figure out what the correct information is, but again, without being right, you have nothing. So be right. That's what I say. Outside of that, do you have anything else to add, Sean?
Nope.
Fight the flat earth?
Nope.
He says no.
All good.
The last 2 times I've tried this, it hasn't fucking worked.
Be ready for the
fact,
fail.
Listen, the last 2 times I've tried this, the last 3 times, we've had one that cut off, 2 that cut off, and one that had an extremely long extra part at the end just to make sure that my fucking outro worked. So this time we're going to do it right.
I'm going to give you a chance to cheat here. I'm going to instruct you how to cheat. Before you go live, make sure all your lights are off or your lighting's not going to change. Pre-record it and then just play it as an outro video.
No! These people that... I stand by this. These motherfuckers that watch my show, they don't want fake anything. They want real dingers. They want real outros. They want real music, okay? That's what's going to happen, and we're going to do it like this. We're going to say like
That's
this,
why
guys.
Anthony doesn't watch your show. Because you
Yes.
have real dingers.
Because I have a real dinger and he only has a rubber
They're not
one.
purple. They're not made out of silicone and painted purple.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, guys, I'm Father Skeptic, and I'm out.
Here comes the
Let's see
fail.
if I
Here
get it
comes the
right.
fail. Here comes the fail. There's the fail.
I just